Sorry, give me a minute. Why is... Let me just double check. Sorry. It starts in... Oh my god, that's right. Restarted. Okay, well, I guess the stream looks better at least now. Stream's fine now, thankfully. I think stream might be okay, finally. I'm not quite sure what happened. Well, thankfully I didn't really miss much, honestly. So I hope not. Okay. You know what? We'll already see this. We'll already see this. What the heck? Oh fuck. Hold on. Hold on. We'll just reset the whole cutscene. I can't skip this, can I? Yeah, we've seen the cutscene already. We'll have the ads play in the meantime. Why are you wearing that raincoat? Yeah. Ah. Yeah, Kay has green eyes. So she got amnesia from that. That had to be Kay then. I'm gonna have to just skip it through this. He's just pacing through here, and then the nurse comes in. Oh boy, hold on. Let's do this real quick. The nurse comes from Hertz Hospital. Yeah, this is Kay. Somehow I don't really recognize Kay. Kind of weird. Let me just skip this real quick. She's had amnesia, yeah, from the fall. But who pushed her off? That seems like, now that I'm looking at the building again, not that I saw the building again, it kind of seemed like Fender's building for some reason. I don't know why. Hopefully it isn't involved. Oh shit. Hopefully it isn't involved or anything. At the very least, we might be able to help you figure out your identity. Really? You will? It's gonna come down to what you remember. But yes.
Now that's not what I know. Don't worry, miss. You're as good as healed.
Let's not get carried away here, detective. I'm a prosecutor, remember? Not a miracle worker. Alright, back to the thing. Who are you? What do we even start?
So, do you remember your name, miss?
I'm sorry. She's been like this since she came in yesterday.
So she's been only in the hospital for a day.
No way! That's amazing! How did you figure all that out so fast?
How can one person be so emotionally draining? Actually, recheck.
They found her wandering late last night and brought her in. I wanted to help out, so I went through her stuff to see what I could find.
And did you find anything apart from a biz card?
Nothing with her name and home address. Oh, wait a second. She was wearing this. It's a pretty unique design, right?
What? This pin.
What the heck? That yeah, it's a garage pin. Does that mean... But it can't be.
Kay, is it really you?
Hey?
Fucking hell. It's you, isn't it, Kay?
Kay?
Come on, Kay. You really don't remember? Look, it's me, Gummy. That's you always come in.
Gummy? But you're an adult. That's so rude. I don't really call you that, do I? I'm so sorry. I can't believe I feel guilty now.
What the heck happened to you? I never see you so polite. Being polite and sensitive is just not... Where's the Kay I know? You're anything like her.
Careful, detective. We wouldn't want to get the wrong impression. You make it sound as if normal isn't normally a polite or sensitive soul. Not that he's wrong exactly, but...
So what kind of person was that before?
Well, first of all, your full name is Kay Faraday. You're bright and fun and full of energy. And, oh yeah, you're a great thief.
A great thief?
There's a little more to than that, but yes. Thieves generally steal other people's valuables from the dressers of vaults, and...
You? But that must be so awful for the people I took things from. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was a criminal. Maybe I lost my memory as some sort of punishment.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Oh, I don't think that did much good, sir.
But it sure explains one thing. Look at the gloves. They're just like the kind of person like that would wear.
Hey, that outfit.
This is what she was wearing when they found her. But we had to get her changed out of it and put on hospital clothes. So that's why it happened.
There's something on this part here. Could it have something to do with like how Kim lost her memory?
I'll send out over to forensic later and see what they can figure out.
Please do, detective.
Boy, there really are some thievy clothes, huh? I'm a criminal.
You may be a great thief, but you never committed a crime in your life. Rest assured, you are no criminal.
If you say so.
Perhaps we'd better leave it there for now.
I'm sorry. I wish I could remember who you are. How do we know each other exactly?
Well, that is... How do I put this into words?
You're a prosecutor and assistant.
I am? So prosecutor's the head of some sort of great thief network then?
No, not quite.
We last saw Kay 2 days ago. Perhaps you should find out try to figure out what she's been up to since then. Was the pin on the only item the only person when you received the nursing home?
There were a few other things, but I doubt any of it will be much use to you.
I'll be just that. Could you please show them to us?
Well, alrighty then. In no particular order, I present...
No, I have a ninja mask. Wish I had to show her something.
A letter. And it shows us a K Faraday. Next. Take a stub. And finally,
A big flower. The kind people use like to spruce up their bathroom with too.
it's a corsage, detective. And they're usually worn by women.
That's that. So, anything useful in there?
Kind of hard to tell. Frankly, I'm not seeing any connection between any of them.
I should take a closer look at each piece that I wouldn't have a chance. Letter. Take it, sub. Interesting. Magenta flower.
This is bad. How do we get Kay's memory back? We can't just let her stay like this forever.
Calm down, detective. I have an idea.
You do? I knew you'd come to rescue, sir. So, what is it?
Look closely at the ticket stub.
Oh, it's for the viewing platform on top of the big building.
The big building. You know the place.
Everybody knows it, silly. It's the hottest state spotter out in town. They said if a couple hold hands while they're up there, they'll stay together forever.
This is yesterday's date, and the ticket's only valid for the specified date.
Plus, it's a sub, which means you use it, right?
I think it's a distant possibility. Well, shall we go see what we can find?
Now? Just like that?
The only way to figure out how Kay follows her memory is to retrace her steps.
But what about you think with the committee?
It's not for to live a while yet. We have time.
Great. So, I can leave Kay with you.
That'd be for the best, but you don't mind, do you, Kay?
Oh, of course not. Thank you. Alright then, back to work I go. If you need anything, feel free to give me a holler at Hertz Hospital, okay? I'm running with the Stranger 3, wherever they might be.
Yes, thank you. I doubt we'll be meeting that particular service. Now then, detective, shall we get going? You too, Kay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, of course.
Fucking hell, how did... someone tried to kill her. God damn.
So accordingly, this pamphlet. The big building is 40 stories high. It's all offices inside, so the viewing platform is up the top is the only part that's open to the public. Here, this one's for you, sir. They were handing them out for free in the ticket area.
How very kind of you, detective. Alright, I think it's time we head inside.
Look out! The big building is about to fall!
What?
What? We gotta do something!
No, please, I'm begging you, stop!
Who the hell's that? It's no good. Without fresh milk, my thoughts are just getting through to him.
What's happening here? What's going on with the building? Just say calm and talk to me, kid.
Cut. Oh my god, that's Penny. Wow. That's Penny. Wow, shit. Penny's here.
I'm sorry, we're shooting a movie! So could you,
Yes. Thought as much. Forgive intrusion. We'll get out of your way. Detective?
Oh, sorry. Really had me for a second there.
Yeah, whatevs. Hey, director guy, can we take X5? I can't work under these conditions.
Oh, sorry. Oh gosh. So they stopped the building from falling down. That's good.
I'm sure I can explain, but maybe later. Come along, you two. Let's make ourselves scarce. Viewing platform.
Whoa, get a look at the view. Feel the sun on your face.
The wind is very strong up here.
That's okay. You just stand behind me or Mr. Edgeworth here. We're both more big enough to keep the breeze away.
Speak for itself. Well, okay. Does this place bring back any memories?
I'm not sure. Have I really been there before?
Perhaps simply encoding at a talk will help. Okay, please. Any thoughts or feelings that will come to mind when we include we can use?
Alright. I don't know if this will be any help at all, but
Oh shit, wow.
I still can't be sure if I've even been here before. It's so high up, and the wind is strong. It's terrifying. I don't remember. I just don't remember anything. It's no good. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, no dice, huh?
I'm sorry. I feel so useless. I know I'm supposed to have all these memories, but I just can't remember.
You have amnesia, eh? Don't be too hard on yourself.
Oh, listen, sir. Maybe this once. Try not to be so hard and intimidate, okay? Or at the very least, don't use your trademark glare there.
Nobody asked for your opinion, detective. Okay. I guess pressing will do. Well, let's take it steps otherwise.
But I don't remember coming here at all. I can't even imagine what wanted to come here.
Can't use to love places like this, though.
But am I really her? I feel dizzy just taking a look around. I don't think anyone should be allowed here. What if an old person fell? Or a child? It doesn't bear to think about it.
There's a fence all around us, and it's plenty high. So there's really no need to worry.
If you say so.
If nothing is coming to mind, then just take a look around. Do you recognize anything? Anything at all?
Let's see. Oh, cherry blossoms.
Go on.
I was standing under a cherry blossom tree.
Hold on, give me a minute, chat. Hi, Josie. Welcome to the stream. GM. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well, actually. Shit. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying zombies, actually. Shit. Hope you're enjoying zombies. Huh. I'm good? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I am? Ooh, hell yeah. Hey, I hear that the gameplay in Blob 6 is pretty good. So I'm just assuming that you're having a good time. Coming for the new zombies map? Ooh, sounds fun. Yeah, I hear a lot about how the Blob 6 gameplay is pretty fun. I can only imagine how much fun you're having. Although the maps, I hear, are kind of meh. At least in general. I don't know about the zombie map specifically, but at least the gameplay's fun. At least it's good to hear the gameplay's fun.
Yes, I was trying to stay out of the rain. It was raining. I remember now. And there was a red something.
So it was raining. She was underneath the cherry tree. And she saw something red. She stood. But what?
Was there something I said?
No, but if you could just add that to your testimony, we can explore further. December 5th, Citadel des Morts comes out. Like, he's not out with new maps. I mean, like, 2, maybe 3 of them. How many maps are there? I assume, like, 8 or something. I don't know. Hold it! There's something red. Can you tell me more about it?
I'm not sure. It was just a random thing. That's all I can say.
What can we see nearby that's red? Was it the concession stand over there, perhaps?
A stand. A red concession stand. Yes, I think that was it. Somebody was walking towards me from beyond it.
And then what happened?
Then, I'm sorry.
That's alright. If you could just add what you just told us to your testimony. Mostly playing on Nuketown. Classic Nuketown. Maps so far with 2 more coming mid-season. Wait, you might have forgotten to add the number there. You might have forgotten to add how many maps? 20 maps. 20? What the fuck? That is a lot of maps. Goddamn. That is a lot of maps. Holy shit. Numpad wasn't working. Goddamn. Hopefully it's not like weird or anything. Hopefully it's glitching out or anything. That's weird. Holy shit. Hopefully the oh, numlock. That's weird. Hopefully it'll get repaired eventually. It's fine. No worries, no worries. That's good to hear at least. 2 more maps coming mid-season. It's you only like 2 out of 20. Goddamn. I did hear how it's like universally like agreed upon that the maps are pretty bad in Blob 6, but the gameplay is amazing. So hopefully they can make better maps. Hopefully. For your guys' sake.
Hold it!
The standing question is one behind you, correct?
That's right. I remember the red color. And the person walking towards me from behind it. I saw it all from under the cherry tree.
Tell me something. This person you keep mentioning, could you not see their face? Or did you not simply know who they were?
I'm sorry. I'm just not sure.
So all we have to go on is a person walking towards her from behind the concession stand. And the fact that she saw this from beneath the cherry tree. Let me just say real quick. I think they were wearing the mask. I think they were wearing a mask, and we have such a mask with us. So it might be that actually. Some maps are 2v2, only play 6v6. Okay, that's not. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm assuming out of 20 maps, like 5 or 6 are 2v2. Camos and zombies. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm happy for you. Hopefully that means something good.
Objection!
Shit. Contradiction. Sorry, I had to try that. I debuted. Oh yeah, I saw you were gonna debut. Oh man, I think I missed that actually. I think I was at work when that happened. I'm sorry. I wish I could have seen that. Gah. I saw you. I wish I could have seen the debut. I might have been at work, unfortunately. Hopefully it went well though. Hopefully. Hell yeah. Have a good look, Josie. It did? Hell yeah. Good shit, good shit. Who the hell's Rosie? Big building tablet. Tree stand. Platform. Let me just go with it. Where's I don't know, where's history? Oh, maybe we present the map. Ah, okay, yeah. We might have to present the map because they're like opposite each other on the map.
Objection!
Yeah, there we go. You say that you saw someone from over there beyond the sand, and that they were walking towards you.
Yes, I can see them getting closer.
Are you sure it wasn't a ghost?
Huh? No! It was a person! I'm sure of it.
But from where you were ascending, anyone you saw on the other side of the concession stand would have been floating in midair, hundreds of feet above the ground. So how on earth could it have been that person?
I'm not lying, I promise. Somebody red. Sand? Somebody red. They're on the other side.
Holy shit.
They were walking towards me. Getting closer. And
That's actually pretty scary, actually. That's kind of scary, actually.
And then they...
Oh god.
Kay! What's the matter? You're right. We're here. Whatever it is, it can't hurt you.
I was pushed and fell. A person in a red raincoat.
And a person in a red raincoat walking there. And who was supposedly pushed off in the building? None of this makes any sense. Not the least of which, nobody could fall from this height and survive. Huh. Interesting. Oh, officer?
Attention, everyone. Please stay right where you are. What's wrong, officer? I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Mind filling me in?
Yes, sir. A body has been discovered here in the building, sir.
A body?
Whose body exactly? Not sure. We're still working on it. What we do know is that the victim is a young woman, and that her name is Kay. Oh, someone lying. Someone lying. Some bitch is lying.
What? What the blazing?
Some bitch is lying. Oh god. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What the fuck's happening? Kay's right here with us. It's clearly her. Who's that? Because that is not Kay. That is not Kay. Oh shit. Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence. Oh god. Wait. This room. Officer, isn't this?
Yes, sir.
This is the trial chamber for the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence.
It's always here now.
I knew that it had been moved to the prosecutor's building. No idea they had come in here. Interesting.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. And Kay, too. How are you all doing? Is Kay doing any better?
We heard there was some kind of incident. I'm sorry, but who might this be?
This is my grandma. Hold on 1 second. Her name is Hildehard, Sonny.
Name's Hildehard, Sonny. And who the heck may you be?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, at your service. Nurse Needler, your grandmother's name Hurts. Is she?
Yep, she's the director of Hertz Hospital.
This old folk woman is the head of the hospital?
Don't you old funky me, you dang pro-rat.
How did she do that? How did she do that?
Whoa. Sounds like you're a big deal, ma'am.
No, that's not. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. Oh, He's the one looking after the girl. The one with amnesia.
Seems Dr. Hurts is a bit of an introvert.
Want me to fix some brown furs in your Sonny?
Oh, there's no fixing those, ma'am. They're downright incurable.
What? You sure you want me to say Grandma? Well, alright then.
Now, I don't got a dang thing more to say to none of ya. You go on about your business, eh, here? And as long as the business is involved messing with the deceased body, I got work to do.
Wait, please. Wait.
Not a damn thing, I tell ya.
You can't talk to us like that. What gives you right, huh, pal?
Oh, didn't I mention? Grandma's also a coroner. She's in charge of the case, which means which means exactly that.
What do those mean? Exactly what?
How am I supposed to know? She said it, not me.
She just backstabbing her grandma. Randomly. What the fuck is this? What is this kind of sprite? She's just slapping the back of her grandma's head. What the hell?
It's like I'm trapped in a comedy routine I can't escape.
Well, we got a buddy to be looking at. Catch you later, gang, and take care.
What the heck is her deal?
What does it matter? As long as we have permission to investigate.
What does it matter? It matters a bunch, sir.
What were you doing now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Exactly, examining the scene of the crime, of course. What kind of prosecutor would I be if it didn't? Alright, let's get to work.
That person over there is called K, right? Surely that means I can't be the K you know.
That's what we're looking to figure out. But don't worry. You're the K we know. I'm certain of it.
Thanks.
A K lost a memory, and a victim who shares in him. Both meaning that their respective fates hit the big building. No doubt this case will be the key to restoring our K's memory. I have to take my life on it. Alright. Oh shit, that's actually a lot of blood. It's a statue of the Goddess of Justice.
You should know yourself, sir. So, does she know our blessings or what?
She's not the kind of goddess, sir. She's not that kind of goddess, detective. She is a symbol of sanctity of law. The scales represent justice, sword, retribution, and the blindfold shows her impartiality. I must scout that scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Absolutely the blood. Absolutely the blood. There's a pool of blood here at the statue. Judging by the amount and how it's spread, I'd say this is where the victim was killed.
But the body's on the table behind her, sir. How come?
I can only surmise the killer must have moved for some reason after committing the murder.
Whoa, that's one big statue. What's even for?
The Goddess of Justice stands in judgment over the committee's proceedings against corrupt prosecutors. And if I'm not very much mistaken, this is a Paul Halik original.
You mean the victim from the ISF incident, sir? Mr. Artie Frost.
No matter how murky his name or wars were, there's no denying his skill. This is a genuine work of art.
I heard somebody say that a lot of good artists are either geniuses or eccentrics. Which do you think he was?
I don't know about Halik, but Larry is definitely an eccentric. I'm just glad Edgeworth finally acknowledges Larry as an artist. An enormous semicircle with desk wall city 411. It almost reminds me of a certain legend.
I know the one, sir. The Knights of the, Brown Table, right?
Close enough.
Oh, whoops. Guess I wasn't it. New to the Brown Table. Then I'm to the Brown Table.
Further and further from the mark. But all from your beginner's nose. For now.
Sorry, but we're kind of busy right now. Grandma's still looking at the body.
You get the heck out of my way here!
So could you give us a few more minutes?
Of course. We'll come back around and examine the body after she's done. We can't see the fallen. I guess not. If things had gone as they were meant to be, I'd be standing in the podium right now. At this podium right now.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm glad the hearing got delayed, but I wish it wasn't because someone died.
Although it would have been that much harder to investigate had my badge been taken away. Best thing I can do right now is for all parties involved to get close to the truth behind the incident.
Yes? Can I help you with something?
Notice anything?
This is quite the room. The big wooden box is full of books. The big person start carving out of stone. The sparkly window.
Seems you've even forgotten the names of some everyday objects. Let me try to jog your memory, okay? Repeat after me. Bookshelves.
Elves?
Stained glass.
Stolen glassware?
Law books.
Lawbreaker?
Goddess statue.
Got this snatch too?
It's just me, or all mistakes pointing to a certain direction. I mean, at least she's getting more K. More and more K than usual. You were loudly claiming to be my assistant just the other day, Kay. Do you really not remember anything? Does nothing come to me mind at all?
Oh, maybe I do remember one thing. I remember being on the viewing platform up the roof,
Yes?
and you were pointing your finger at me
Go on.
and asked me a question about a scared look in your face.
That was only a few minutes ago. That was only a few minutes ago.
Oh, wow, poor kid. Literally on her holy memory if he was trying to catch her in the contradiction, sir.
Oh my god. That's gold, actually.
I'd be scared too. I would have just even given up right then and there. Yeah, that'd be me for sure.
If you think that's scary, detective, just you wait. You must remember Detective Gumshoe, okay? You and he were very close.
Yeah. Don't I remember you or anything?
Remind me of, wait, I do remember something. I remember Mr. Edward schooling you, and not just once, hundreds of times.
That's no memory, kid. That's just a joy of our day-to-day life together. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Joy, is it? I must not be doing a good enough job of remembering again. I'll just have to try harder the next time. Oh my god. Fucking Edgeworth. Okay, what about you? Officer, tell me about the security arrangements for the room.
Yes, sir.
You need special key cards to enter, sir. Interesting. So not just anybody can enter. Which in case, the person who discovered the body must have been...
Yes, sir.
member of the committee. They found out when they were for today's hearing. Hearing? What hearing? Which will be run away right around now if it wasn't for us.
Sorry to intrude.
This is Gabriel, isn't it?
Oh, it's wow. Holy shit. Wow.
Hi, Frenzy.
Who are... Oh. Huh? What's up, Grandma?
I can know that voice anywhere. That's fun, Grandma's little girl.
Oh, so you two know each other. It has been too long, Grandma Hutz. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth.
What's she doing here? Franziska von Kammer. She's the daughter of Manfred von Kammer and a prosecutor like myself. These days, she's mainly been working with Interpol, though I thought she was supposed to be abroad.
Don't look so surprised. When my investigations lead, I follow, no matter where in the world it may be.
Which means that there must be some kind of international angle to this case, yes?
You know, the full world I've been pursuing a smuggling ring.
Oh, wow. They're still on that. Wow, okay. Still on that same smuggling ring from the last game.
And that I won't rest until it has been destroyed, and its ill-gotten goods recovered.
So the smuggling ring is involved in?
That information is to be shared on need-to-know business, and you don't need to know.
Ah, she seems to be as hopeful as ever. Miss...
Needla, what's it? Grandma wants to tell you something.
I'm about done here. Seat's all yours.
In that case, we'd like to examine the body ourselves too, if you wouldn't mind.
My plenty. I'm right by you. Now, you dang vermint. Don't need so. No soon to be soon. Ex-prosecutor messing with the place up. Go on, get.
Just remember, it's not me saying this stuff, okay? Please, grab me. It's important.
Who you calling Granny, little missy?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
This is going nowhere. I didn't want to have to do this, but... Hi, Tiny. GM. GM. How are you doing? Hopefully good. Hope you're doing good, Tiny. Francisca, I need you to add us to the investigation. We have to see that body up close, or we'll never learn the truth about what happened here to Kay.
As in, Faraday?
Please, you gotta help us out here. Kay needs us.
I don't know what you're up to, but very well.
Thank you. You won't regret it.
Of course, I expect to receive a full explanation when I grill you later.
Where are you, sir? Big time.
I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy.
Ow!
Well, Grumbuts, were you allowed to examine the body?
I'm about to say no to an international big shot like yourself, hon. Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I agree with Grandma. Are you sure you're sure?
Just woke up with a headache? Oh, shit. Holy shit. Hopefully you're okay. Hopefully you're okay. Remember to drink water tonight, Tiny. Remember to drink water. Start of the world first race. Wait, of the world race? World race. Wait a minute. Are we talking about futures rewritten? Okay, it's gotta be. Okay, it's gotta be that. It's gotta be that. I'm just thinking that new one. New old weapons are pretty crazy. I think I've seen a bit of the previews that they've shown. Yeah, for you. Yeah. Futures rewritten on Ultimate. Hopefully it's going good. Hopefully. I'm not really catching up on that, honestly. I'm not too, what is it? I'm not really into the world first stuff, honestly. But hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's fun. I did see what happens in, like, fucking, what is it called? Heaven Sword Ultimate. What happens there, but that's really all I know about Ultimates. I know it gets crazy, but not really much of a raider myself, honestly. I gotta see the I gotta see the ultimate weapons though. I haven't really seen a lot of those.
Of course, I'm sure. It's my prerogative to judge the whole world my name. World in my name. That's just common sense.
The extremely arrogant sort of, perhaps.
Sue yourself. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, you heard her. Try not to get fired, okay?
Try not to get fired. Wow. Those are wild words. Those are wild words.
Try not to get fired.
I'm more casual than anything. Yeah, I'm casual too, honestly. I haven't even done all the raids, honestly. I haven't. I'm too much of a filthy casual to really do all the raids in timely order. I need to catch up on raids. Maybe like after the Thanksgiving, because I know I'm gonna be busy for Thanksgiving. Hopefully. Ugh.
Don't worry. It'll take a lot more than this to ruin my reputation should things turn sour.
Unlike me, who's on the verge of losing a badge. Begin investigation. What's this kennel about? Oh wow, I can't even see the kennel.
Well, one thing's for certain. This isn't gay. She doesn't even look like her.
I think we knew that already, Detective. Okay, sending right over there after all. The victim looks to be more in his 30s. She's wearing a white suit.
Could she be the one working for the officer in the building?
Perhaps. But for now, she remains unidentified. Question is, why did the police seem to think her name was Kay? I must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. Oh, that's why. That's definitely why. This book. What the? That's Kate's promise book. Oh, when she was young. Wow, from the first game. It's where she wrote down all the promises she made to her dad. Haven't seen this in a while. Indeed. A book of vows made by a child to a father. But what exactly is it doing here?
No, I just remember something Detective Bat told me a few years back. He said something precious to Kay had disappeared from the station.
What? Evidence missing from police custody?
Detective Bat said it looked everywhere. Everywhere, but no dice.
What could this mean? Why did it turn up here of all places?
You were there.
What do you know about this notebook, officer?
The victim was holding it when they found her, sir.
It was the only thing that went with any kind of name on it at the time. So that's how she became Kay.
Talk about that red herring. Still doesn't explain how she ended up with it, though.
If only we had a few more of these on the victim's short end. Alright, let's see this. What is this? Seems she suffered a serious burn to her hand at some point.
You think it has something to do with how she died?
No, this scar's too old for that. I would imagine it happened some time ago. Huh? She's holding something. Detective, could you open her hand for me?
Yes, sir. Right away.
What is that?
No, wait, I know. It's a loyalty card. Promise me station. Ow!
It's a key card.
Why, sir? Why?
The question we should be asking is, what does it do? What does it open? This we've seen before. The magenta corsage. Something pinned to a jacket here. Piece of magenta fabric.
Whatever it was. Looks like it was torn off pretty roughly.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wow, okay. It's a whole thing then, okay. Let me see this, the blood, I guess. A pure white jacket with a deep red center on the lapel. This jacket. The buttons are the wearer's right hand.
So what's weird about that? Buttons always go on the right, no?
Not a woman's clothing. Traditionally, the buttons will be on the left side.
Like I always say, sir, you sure you know yourself.
But this is common knowledge, detective. Nothing else seems to be amiss. Wait, what's this in her pocket?
A pair of gloves. Also white.
They don't seem to be soiled in any way. Imagine they must have belonged to the victim. But they didn't wear it, of course, because the hand is bloodied, and the gloves are not. So that wouldn't make any sense. It doesn't look as if there's anything in the chest pockets.
Nothing except this hole right here.
I look upon the product of storm. I think this disappeared by something sharp.
Can't keep your coins there now. They fall right out.
Have you never heard of the change purse, detective?
Sure, sir. It's another word for bucket, right?
I give up. I give up. I give up. Just like that. Oh, blood on her. Okay. The victim's hair is caked with blood.
Looks like she was hit with something, huh?
Unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain. Perhaps an answer will turn up as we investigate further. What is this?
You think this could be the murder weapon?
A 3-armed candelabrum. The victim suffered from the same number of puncture wounds to the chest. Puncture wounds that could very well be made by 3 spikes.
A candle album.
A candle album! Oh god. Not quite, detective. A candelabrum. A candle holder, in other words.
I gotcha. That reminds me. I forgot to pay my electricity bill once a while back, and I had to live by candlelight for a whole month.
Who does that in this day and age? You'd be surprised, Edgeworth. You'd be surprised. Okay, I guess, we can start deducing. We can start deducing for sure. Where is this? There it is. We can definitely do this part.
Eureka!
Consider this piece of evidence, detective.
Sure.
Oh, it's simple. Never mind. It's just fluff. False alarm. No. Okay, now I'll do the magenta corsage for sure. Judging by its appearance, I'd say the flower Kay was carrying originally belonged to the victim.
Oh, yeah, now that you mention it. It does look like it's made out of the same fabric.
Indeed. Let's make a closer comparison.
The torn edges match up exactly. You've got one egg in my eye, sir.
Wonder why. If the flower belonged to the victim.
This implies a connection between the victim and Kay Faraday. Furthermore, it appears that the flower was torn off with a considerable force. Kay Faraday was involved in the incident somehow, and based on what we're seeing here, we may have no choice but to treat her as our main suspect.
What? But there's no way she could have done this. I can't even begin to imagine. There isn't any murder in her bone. In her body.
Nevertheless, we lack the evidence to disprove such an assertion.
For the moment, we're simply considering all the possibilities. Isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth?
Whether better or worse, yes.
Can I logic?
Okay, definitely for this room. Okay. I would imagine the victim's key card probably gives access to the room, wouldn't you?
Let me go figure it out, sir. I'm back. Oh shit. They found some details on the keycard in the security system. It's for this room, just like you said.
So the victim was able to enter and exit this chamber freely.
Assuming that the key card actually belonged to her, yes.
Indeed. Investigation complete.
Good shit.
It seems we're no closer to discovering the identity of our victim.
Then, am I really Kay? Can you be so really sure?
Of course, sir. What are you talking about?
Thank you. And that person lying there. It's someone you may have murdered, but that's all we can say for now.
No! There's no way she did it. Isn't it right, sir?
Indeed. I don't believe the Kay we know could have done something like this.
You're becoming a real softie, Miles Edgeworth.
Well, look who it is again. Ugh. I know. Oh no. It's Wiener. Oh god. It's Wiener, isn't it? Oh. Not that voice. Oh god, it's Wiener. What is he doing here? What is Wiener doing here?
With a winning smile and #1 names in the business, it is I, Prosecutor Eustace Wiener.
Oh god, Gavel's here too.
Please forgive the intrusion.
Step away from the money, Edgeworth. I didn't call for you, and I don't need you. This case is mine. It's what the victim would have wanted.
You knew the victim?
So it really is her. But be not afraid, everyone. For the goddess of justice will guide us to the truth.
No, she won't. Your goddess of justice has failed you the past 2 cases. The past 2 cases that we've confronted you with. There is no way the goddess of justice will be able to get you the truth. That is bullshit.
She sure will. Now that I'm here, everything's gonna be alright. Whoever did this will really get it. And I'll say that.
Miles Edgeworth, who is an imbecile?
Wow. Oh man. Oh man. Thank God for Francisca's having none of the shit. She's having none of the shit. Why am I getting the death glare? I have nothing to do with them.
Francisca von Karma, I presume? My apologies. I should have introduced myself sooner. Verity Gavel, at your service. And the deceased in this case is
Rosie Ringer, attorney at law, and a member of the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh god. This is bad actually. We found evidence that she might be guilty. That almost implies she's guilty, but we know for sure she's not, but this is not good. This is not good. This is not good at all.
And the member of the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence.
I see. That'll explain the key card. So you're the lead prosecutor?
Yup, with me, the case.
You didn't tell me your name yet, little boy.
If you want to know my name, all you have to do.
Stop babbling and tell me. Now!
It's useless.
I think we established it with the balance power in this particular room. Oh, this is already a great case. This is already a great case.
Mr. Guy in charge. This is from Grandma.
What's this? Oh, the preliminary findings. Looks like it's game over for you, Edgeworth.
This is a new game, Mr. Wiener.
All right, that's me done. See ya, that's stiff.
Yeah, home time. I can murder a bowl of noodles right about now. We're out of here, everyone. Stay healthy.
Too old for this shit.
Oh boy.
Listen, so the wound on her head is from when she fell over after she died, huh?
Eustace.
It was the candle hole that killed her, huh? And she died sometime late last night. What now, Gavel?
It's very kind of you to share the coroner's findings with everyone, Eustace. But perhaps you should leave it there. We wouldn't want you to strain your voice after all.
No, that'd be a tragedy. Coroner's findings, oh god. Oh, we'll see how it goes.
Anyways, that settled it. We need to arrest Kay Faraday.
Oh my god, of course. What? What the heck are you talking about?
I think Eustace's meaning was very clear. Miss Faraday is a murderer.
Of course she fucking is. Of course. I fucking hate these bitches. I fucking hate these bitches.
And though she dressed differently than usual, this young lady covered in bandages is Miss Faraday herself, correct?
You really mean to arrest her now? If you do, then I'll be forced to object. Loud and forcefully.
And as if further confirmations were needed, there it is. The committee was right to call your conduct into question. It is questionable in the extreme. Please, Mr. Edgeworth, just go. It's fine.
Fine! This is anything but fine, okay?
I still don't remember anything. So, maybe I did do it. Maybe I did kill that poor woman, and I just don't remember. Goddess of Justice smiles and those who can...
Oh my. I am done with these bitches. I am actually done with these bitches. They have been nothing but nuisances the entire game. Except the 10% time they've actually helped me, but still. Kinda shitty. These are kind of bitches.
The goddess smiles on those who confess their sins. It is her that our confessions cleanse us. She applauds your commitment to the cause of justice, as do I.
Judge Gravel, Eustace, if you really intend to arrest Kay, could you at least explain your grounds for doing so? I, for one, certainly don't intend to yield. Not until I've seen some evidence to support your accusations.
Then allow me. Prepare to be hit with faithful deductive genius, Edgeworth.
God, I fucking hate this bitch. By the way, chat, ads are gonna start soon in about 2 minutes. Hopefully they won't be too bad, but just a heads up.
Make home with the human race because somebody has to win. And that somebody is me. I won this race too. I saw it before anybody else did. Kay Faraday is a murderer. No doubt about it. She snuck into the committee chamber looking to do something over trade with Great Steven. Which means that nobody but her could have killed Rosie Ringer.
Deductive genius. That was total mess.
And if Detective Gumshoe's saying that, you know it must be bad. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Oh, 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 this case is great so far. This case is great so far. I asked you to explain your grounds for arresting Kay. Yet you have explained exactly nothing.
True, but we haven't seen any proof of war innocent either.
Yeah, it's alright, Kay. Mr. Edgeworth will fall some miracle somehow. You just gotta believe in him.
My deductions are an act of divine invention, you know?
Well, Mouse Edgeworth, I had for you to do to point me. But in the event they do, I will be sure you freely know it.
Oh God. Oh boy.
Hold it!
There are two major flaws with the statement you just made.
What? In this statement of mine, I don't make mistakes. It's literally impossible.
And that's their flaw right there.
You're just trying to confuse me. It's a cheap tactic, even for you. Well, it won't work, because I'm the world champion of not getting confused. So there.
Oh God. Literally nothing. They gave me literally nothing. They gave me literally nothing.
Hold it!
Would you mind explaining the grounds for your acquisition in a little more detail?
Well, if you insist. Prepare to be wild, Edgeworth. I figured it all out before anyone else even had the chance. Before I even saw the scene. No! Before I even heard about the case! I knew right away. He did it. He's the murderer and it can't be anybody else.
Your grounds.
Yeah, sorry. No, just getting to that.
Oh God.
Hold it!
Oh really? And what was that she was trying to steal?
Well,
A file. A very particular file. One pertaining to professional conduct, in fact. Miss Edgeworth. And you can prove that she needed this file badly enough to seal it.
Overruled!
Oh, there'll be no need to go into that. Well there, Mr. Prosecutor.
No, that won't be necessary.
What?
Please, Mr. Wiener, continue. Oh God.
Hold it!
And you have proof that it could be used only when Kay committed the murder?
nope.
Then might I suggest you try looking into other possible subjects with all due haste? For that, I believe would be the winning approach here.
The winning approach.
Overruled!
According to the reports we've received, the police have found no sign of anyone else's involvement. Never anybody else's involvement.
So you're accusing Kay based on that alone? A little tenuous, even for you.
And suggesting that there are even other possible subjects when there clearly aren't, isn't it?
Ah, only had something that could prove Kay didn't do it. It's obviously a setup. Plain and simple.
You don't have to.
It's alright, Kay. The truth will come out, I promise. I just need to give me more time.
Okay.
Kay is capable of murder. There's no way she killed Mr. Ringer. But I have to prove it somehow, or she'll remember the suspect. Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. I think I present the key card because. Whoop! Yeah, there it is.
Objection!
Yeah. Are you familiar with this room, Mr. Wiener? It certainly sounds like you are.
What can I say? Wieners know where wieners go. I'm number 1, and number 2, and 3.
In other words, the majority of your work is second, if not third, Rit.
What yours to make fun of me?
You can take it as a sight you wish, but the fact remains you seem unfamiliar with this keycard.
What do you take me for? Of course I'm familiar with it. You need one of those to get in here. Oh, shit. Don't you?
No shame.
Mr. Winner, do you really even suspect Kay?
No, of course I do. She did it. Faraday's a killing.
Then perhaps you can tell us how Kay got into such a security room as this without a keycard.
No, well, she, you know, there was the, and she, yeah.
A masterful summary. Now, as we know, only members of the committee have keycards. Therefore, only they can enter.
Precisely.
Huh? Why is she agreeing with me?
Please, take a look at this. I had a security pool of data earlier. As you can see, the door to this room is open at 12:52 a.m. with Mr. Ringer's keycard.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We cannot know for certain, of course. But who's to say the culprit didn't enter the room with Miss Ringer, and then kill her over some sort of subsequent disagreement?
Certainly a possible theory. But that's all it is. For one, it would require the victim and her murderer to have known one another.
Yeah. And Kay didn't know the one. Woman, I'm sure of it.
Overruled.
How can you possibly be sure of such a thing? That's pure speculation on your part, detective. There's no place for guesswork in the recording room or at the crime scene. Hard evidence is what is required. In that case, are you suggesting that you have hard evidence to support your theory? Evidence that Kay Faraday and Rosie Ringer knew one another? But of course.
What?
I have here a letter. Dr. Hertz found in the victim's chest pocket.
Another one of the victim's possessions. And you kept this for yourself until now. You planned for this, didn't you? Is this why... That one seems bloodied. So, it seems it's definitely a setup. To try and frame Kay for sure.
Ha 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 ha. Shall I read it for you? Rosie, thank you so much for agreeing to my whole plan. Now we can both get what we want. Good luck with getting your revenge for what happened 12 years ago. Kay. This would seem to indicate pretty strongly that the two of them were accomplices. Wouldn't you say? Accomplices in a plot to steal from the very room in which we're standing.
No!
Wait! So your principal suspect is Miss Kay Faraday for the second crime, as well as Mr. Ring's murder.
Interesting. It's a second letter.
I'm the principal suspect.
Don't listen to her. It's all lies. All of it. You're not like that. You're not like that. You never do any of the stuff you're accusing me of.
Then how do you explain the letter, detective?
Like Mr. Winner, I suspect that Jezebel herself had some proof to support her accusation. I didn't expect it to be quite so definitive.
Nicely done, Gamal.
Thank you, sis.
Hold it.
We're not done here yet. I still have some questions, and you better have answers.
Would you mind if I handle this, Eustace?
Be my guest. Have fun arguing Edward into the ground.
I can't let them steamroll on me on this. I have to find a way to take back the advantage. Oh boy.
As the letter more than adequately proves, Miss Faraday and Miss Ringer were acquitted. It seems Miss Faraday had asked for Miss Ringer's help in a plot of some kind. But, for whatever reason, their alliance must have been broken down. Miss Ringer lost her life in the resulting disagreement, but she had one last card to play. The letter she kept safe in her chest pocket, which spells out her name of a killer.
Oh, she's good. Better than ever, even. Think you can take her down, Miss Edgeworth?
Yes, of course.
Don't do it out of pride, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. If you're going to fail, do it on somebody else's time.
Hey! Whose side are you on, sir?
There's only one side to be on, Scorpy. The side of the truth.
That is actually pretty facts. That's pretty facts, actually.
Oh. Looks like the kid's got something to say.
Well, if there's only one side to be on, then I had to be the money out.
Quiet, you.
My thoughts exactly. Let me see this real quick. There's another one here. From Rosie to K, and then K to Rosie. I'll make sure you get your precious thing back. Yeah, this letter doesn't. Oh boy, this letter doesn't really give K a reason to kill Rosie, honestly. So I'm kind of concerned how this goes.
Hold it!
What exactly was the nature of the relationship?
Miss Faraday was grateful to Miss Ringer's cooperation, just as the letter says. I think that I more adequately describes it, don't you? Now, as I was saying,
Hold it!
Can you tell us any more about this plot?
the letter implies a theft.
And it was written by your friend Faraday, making you the prime suspect. Case closed.
Objection!
Anybody can forge a letter. It's not conclusive proof of anything.
Overruled!
I also seem to recall Miss Faraday referring to herself as a great thief on more than one occasion.
She's on sabbatical.
How can we be certain of that? It's unlikely she would tell you if she had been resumed her activities shortly. Perhaps she took up on stealing again, and simply chose to keep it from you.
Can't prove that either way now, and she knows it.
As I was saying, it seems Miss Faraday and Mr. Ringer was involved in a plot to steal something.
Hold it!
Whatever reason, could you be a little more specific?
Not at the moment. But I'm sure an investigation will cover any number of possibilities. Whereas you lack your proof that Miss Faraday is innocent continues to be a match problem for you.
Objection!
I can see that some of the evidence would seem to point to the case of a woman, but none of this is anywhere near conclusive.
Overruled!
A letter explicitly outlining her connections to the victim, backed up by some supporting evidence from the scene. How much more conclusive can it be? And what's more, where's your proof to the contrary?
She's kind of got us there, but we'll see.
Hold it!
Is there any actual evidence to show that Kate killed Miss Ringer?
You don't give up, do you? What do you call that letter, huh? Evidence. Duh.
I wouldn't be so sure. For one thing, it doesn't mention anything resembling to a murder plan.
It doesn't? Oh, I guess not then, huh? Nah, but it will once we hold the flame to a real secret writing.
I wouldn't place too much hope in that revealing anything useless. And we don't need to. Not when we have...
Hold it!
We were able to examine the pocket in question for ourselves.
And you want to know why the letter wasn't there, I assume?
It's simple. The police did one number one priority with handing over to me.
The victim had kept it on her left side of the chest, next to her heart under the woods, to indicate our desire that her killer be brought to justice.
I have little interest in sentimental speculations about Miss Ringer's desires, but one thing does interest me. The fact that you just said the letter was in the victim's left pocket.
It is truth, as I've heard is my witness. That is where the letter was found. There is no more doubt about it.
Same place where she was stabbed with the candelabrum. I think that might prove to be a very important clue. I can't imagine Kay writing a letter like that. But unless we can get more out of Jessica, though, I don't think we'll be able to prove that she didn't. She's trying to present a good at judgment to honor some of her statements and see if she let something out. If she lets something slip. I guess I can see if I can get her to contradict her words with the stab wounds on her left side of the chest. Seems like a good idea. Where's it?
Objection!
Hell yeah. So the victim kept the most vital clue of all closer to her heart. How very touching.
The voices of the dead fight to be heard, and even then, they don't always reach us. But her voice rang loud and true, and it told us Miss Faraday is her killer.
I think you may have misheard him, Your Honor. Or perhaps an evil spirit was trying to mislead you.
Hey, you take that back.
Perhaps you should try listening to the words of the coroner's report instead.
By all means, If I recall correctly, the victim was stabbed on the left side. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yes, I'm afraid so. You'll claim that your letter was found in the victim's chest pocket.
Right where she was stabbed by candle holder.
Indeed. 3 puncture wounds to the chest, and yet no one's letter. Miraculous, no?
Ah, shit.
Well, Judge Gavel, how do you explain that? Because I can think of one explanation. If the letter was deliberately placed there after the fact that the cat suspicion on K. Somebody went to the trouble to create the crime scene we see before us. And that somebody is a real culprit, who almost certainly also forged the letter.
No!
It clears that the culprit intended to frame K by all means of the letter.
And you fell for the hook, line, and sinker.
Objection!
No, Fahrenheit did it. The letter was in her other pocket. Yeah,
Oh, seriously.
the whole chest pocket thing was a mistake. Whoever reported it must have left the left.
Stop your foolish and fun, you fool. Or are you just that incredibly foolish?
That is, it's nice to hear Francisco say that to someone who's actually foolish.
Why do you keep whipping me? Stop making fun of my deductions. Why do you keep whipping me?
This is great, alright? This is actually really great. I'm loving this.
Nah.
There, I saved the trouble of disciplining him.
Yes. Even though I had no intention of doing so. The letter is stained with blood, which suggests it had been instead deeply placed somewhere on the left side. Therefore, I doubt there was some sort of mistake report. There was some sort of mistaken report. Not unless a report was given by you.
No, Bell, say something.
No objections? Good. Now let me to continue. So, we have established that the existence of a second suspect.
No, we haven't. The murderer had to get in here, remember? Who else could have gone in apart from Brody and Ringer?
Whoever it was would need a keycard. Judge Gavel's proposed that the killer entered the room together with the victim. But what if there was somebody questionable about the whole very basis of the theory itself? This piece of evidence points to another suspect other than the K. It's gotta be the keys card sheet
Take that!
with the second name. Look again at the keycard record provided by Judge Gavel a short while ago. As already noted, the victim's keycard was used by 12:52 a.m. But you will note that someone else's keycard is also listed.
A mystery person could enter beforehand lay wait to the victim, you mean? In other words, the other person entered at 10:15 p.m. So it's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. Except, I'm afraid it is.
I'm with your evidence, Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor.
My evidence? I am the evidence detective.
Oh. Oh?
It was my keycard.
You're... Okay. The kind of makes you suspicious now by default.
There's nothing suspicious about a committee member entering the chamber as I please. Is there?
Perhaps not. That's also not the exonerating evidence you seem to think it is. Unless you can also prove that you yourself didn't murder your colleague.
Overruled!
What utter nonsense! What would I have to gain from killing her?
Objection!
I'm sure you know how I'm going to answer that, Your Honor. I believe further investigation will shed light on any motive you might have had.
Overruled!
I am a faithful servant of the goddess. Why would I ever need to resort to an act of crime? I use my keycard, that much is true, but my reason for entering the room is far from questionable.
Then perhaps you'd care to tell us why.
I have business here in the committee chamber. There were certain preparations to make.
Preparations. Sounds like pretty suspicious to me.
I am not at liberty to share what I was preparing for. But I am sure Prosecutor Edgeworth will make an educated guess.
My hearing. She must be busy gathering the documents they're going to use against me. To relieve me of my badge.
All right, children, that's enough.
It's good to keep our skills. Who the hell is this?
Tongue sharp, especially when we're young. But that'll do for now.
Who in the...
Who the hell? Ah, really takes me back to my days of youth. Back when I could wrangle with a certain detective.
He seems familiar.
Hey, disappear, you know. I hope he's living out there somewhere, living his best life. You have to forgive me. It's just, I get so emotional. Tears, I can't stop them.
Chairman Wiener,
Oh no. Well, this explains why use is on the prosecutor at least. Oh god.
Winner. Ah, Verity, my girl. Do you ever stop working? Your dedication proves us all the same. And this is young Francis guy even for me. Dear children, when did you get so big?
Uncle Wiener, it has been far too long.
And so formal. I thought we were like family. You used to sit at my knee and shout, Uncle Wiener, at the top of your lungs. No, but time goes by so very fast. One can't help but shed a tear.
Nan, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? A committee member has been murdered, and you're in charge of my case, boy. Oh, what is this? Bringing your pops to work day.
Silence! Do you have any idea who he is? This man is practically the right hand of the goddess herself. A former chief prosecutor and the current chair of the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence.
Now, Bertie. There's no need to bring it all up. I'm just a harmless old man, really.
Allow me to apologize for the detective rudeness. I am
Miles Edgeworth, correct? And your little subordinate, Dick Gumshoe. I am ex-LCS winner. Father to this idiot boy, amongst other.
wow. Damn. Okay. Okay. Kind of weird. Okay. It's kind of weird to call your son an idiot. Kind of.
Among other things. My wife and I are so happy when he was born. And now she's gone too. Heaven knows only where.
Dan, you're...
Here. Use my handkerchief.
Thank you, son. You're a good boy. In your own silly way.
Like father, like son, I suppose. Though it's hard to say who's a bigger fool.
Well, Verity, how goes the investigation?
Thank you for asking, sir. We haven't identified a prime suspect. 1K Faraday. We're currently trying...
Objection!
You didn't have nearly enough to make you a prime suspect, and you know it. Or have you gone with discovered by the letter?
Objection!
I told you. Now it's a mix-up. They ain't got the wrong.
Don't test my patience.
All right. That's enough. Let's just calm down, shall we?
I'm sorry you had to see that, sir. My humblest apologies.
I think you've all made your cases very clear. No, except for you, Eustace.
What? But, Dad...
We're prosecutors, and it is our duty to identify a suspect and bring them to justice. But I wouldn't dare call someone a suspect without evidence or motive.
Please, Mr. Edgeworth. I know all about your relationship with the accused. Thick as thieves, it seems pretty apt, based on what we've heard. Case no criminal. She's helped us catch bad guys loads of times.
Much about this case still isn't clear, sir. Please, you have to let us...
It's heartwarming, really. The bonds of friendship are so strong among the young.
What?
But circumstances being what they are, I'm afraid that bonds won't be enough. What the heck's that supposed to mean? The prosecutor's office needs this case cleared up as quickly as possible. Time is, so precious. And we have so little of it. And there are so many cases. No, I'm sorry. You understand, of course, don't you?
What? This is bullshit.
All right, Miss K. Verde. Time to come along quietly.
Yes, sir.
You're not taking her. She's innocent, I tell you.
To defy the chairman of the committee is to defy law itself. It is an act so brazen, a hearing won't be necessary at all. Are you prepared for Miss Edgeworth to lose his badge over the detective?
What? So either Kate goes down or Mr. Edgeworth loses his badge. What the heck am I supposed to do?
You use his badge to shield yourself? Oh, how the committee too has fallen.
Kay, you're innocent. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Thank you. We've only known each other for a short while, but you've been very kind. And I'm sorry. Sorry for being a criminal. Your contributions have been noted, Mr. Faraday, and will be conveyed to the guards of justice.
Oh,
What in the world should I do? When I was little, all I wanted to do was be like my father. To become an attorney and fight for those who can't fight for themselves. But now, fate is tied to that, and this one tiny little badge. One tiny badge against the life of a dear acquaintance. Who am I kidding? There's nothing to weigh up here.
I guess that's it. Goodbye, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Jessica Bell, a moment, please.
Yes? What is it? Your badge! What is the meaning of this?
I'm returning it. From this day forth, I'm prosecuted no longer.
Mr. Edgeworth!
wow, he's oh shit.
What are you doing? Miles Edgeworth! Explain yourself, right now!
He's actually... Oh, shit. we know this is temporary. We know this is temporary, but I want to see where this goes. It's interesting to see that he just gives it up now.
You'll give me your help? Just like that.
You can't mean it, sir. Tell me you're kidding. Please. If you're not a prosecutor anymore, then what does that make me?
I have one duty, and one duty alone. To pursue the truth. If being a prosecutor means I must turn a blind eye to the very truth before me, then I will gladly shed that title to be free. I'll carve my own path. One I believe in. I won't let my search for the truth end here.
Objection!
Are you running away from the Von Karma? From me?
Say what you will, Francisca. You won't change my mind.
You're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this. Never! No. This is all my fault. And this would have happened if it wasn't for me.
Wait! Kay, don't go. You stay where you are, detective.
But sir,
I'm not a prosecutor anymore.
don't say that. Where you go, I go, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm always right there, by your side.
There's no need for you to do that now, detective. Simply focus on your job and do what you can.
Well, now, this is no good, is it? We've let a damaged criminal run free. I try and try. And yet, it's never enough.
There is no need to worry, sir. We'll set up a cordon. She won't get far.
She'd better not. I'd be very disappointed if she does.
The last thing she does is look at his badge. Interesting. Ah, middle. All right. We've gone to the middle faster than I thought. Faster than I thought. Literally an hour and a half. The beginning really does take a short amount of time, I assume, though. So I guess shouldn't be too concerned. My original plan was to segment these cases into beginning, middle, end. But it would be kind of weird to just do an hour and a half stream. So I guess I'll just continue. I guess I'll continue for like an hour and a half-ish, and see how it goes. And yeah, get as much done as I can. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. A budding bond. Oh boy. Kay! She's not here either. Where are you?
Oh shit, Fendi, Eddie. Knockity knock knock. Special visitor. Fender! Whoa, talking about an unhappy face. If you don't care, big guy. You won't earn yourself too many admirers looking like that.
What are you doing here? Has something happened?
Has something happened, as he asks. I'll say. It's been all over the news. A murder in the committee chamber. I call that happening, alright.
And what with your heart? And what with your hearing today? I thought. Well, I couldn't help you wonder if you will be involved. They're reporting on the news already.
Heck yeah. A dead lawyer? A young woman on the run? They're all being it up. It's crazy stuff. It's complaining too. I gotta admit. So, are you gonna give me the lowdown or what?
Well, actually.
Whoa! Maybe warn a guy before blowing his mind next time. Things are even crazier than I thought.
This is a joke, Linda. Kay's out there somewhere, all alone and without her memory.
Not to mention being the suspect in a murder. That definitely doesn't make things easier.
Where the heck should she have could she have gone to?
You're sure she doesn't remember Zip?
I thought she might have come here, but
No luck, huh? Can't say I'm surprised.
sounds like she thinks she's done you wrong. She wouldn't want to cause you any more trouble by rocking you the doorstep. You think I don't know that? But I'm out of places to look.
Hey, take a chill pill, compadre. This isn't like you.
You wound up tighter than a clockwork monkey.
Which isn't a bad thing necessarily.
After all, it's even gone. You run pillar to post looking for saving innocent from jail. Acting like an attorney I know you were born to be. Look, Fender, I may have given up my badge earlier, but that doesn't mean I've decided to become an attorney. However, Kay isn't just a suspect in a murder to me. He's somebody I've come to know very well, even if we won't become acquainted for a short while. And she never harm a fly, let alone another person.
Blow my mind twice in 5 minutes, why don't you?
Kid's lucky to have you in the corner, champ.
I hope you don't mind me saying this, but
It's quite the bond that sprung up between the two of you. Enough to give me and your old man a run for his own money, even. It's nothing like that, really. She just acts like she just like to involve herself in my affairs.
well, you can say that again. From what I've seen, she likes charging things no holds barred.
But she's gonna be some good, I can tell.
You two make a great team.
Can't say I'm not a little jealous, seeing as I'm partner in crime no longer around.
Anyways, you need to track her down. Connections like this don't grow on trees. Now I should know.
Alright, how about this for a plan? You have fresher ideas about where she could be, and you can't just walk the streets shouting her name. So why not go back to the source? Look into how she lost her memory in the first place. You might turn up some clues that'll help narrow things down. That's not a bad idea. Based on what she told us, it sounds like all started up at the big building.
Then that's where we're headed. Next stop, the big time.
And maybe you can give a friend the good face and the good news for on the way. Kay won't be coming frolicking into the pool if the first thing she's used is you scowling at you. Very funny. Bender is truly a force of nature on his own. Oh wow, the nurse and her grandma are there. Sun sure set quickly. Not even a murder on the premises can make this place go on closed doors. Gotta chase that last dollar, huh? There's hardly anybody around though. I guess we got the whole place to ourselves. First setup is proving Kay's innocence to figure out how she lost her memory. Oh, it's Miles. We've got sleuthing to do. This rooftop paradise is all ours. So let's focus on doing what we're good at for Kay. Good at for Kay, alright? Do what we're good at, huh? I suppose I should be grateful at least something we can do. Big building investigation. Pegasus, the winged horse of legend. No, wait. Isn't that horn on its forehead? So, it's a unicorn? No, that can't be right either. Unicorns don't have wings. What's this? There's a little plaque right here on the bottom showing the name of the piece. Contradictions. That'll teach me why would engage with some things. Oh, that's why. That's why it's called. Okay. Pretty sizable for a cherry tree. Its flowers are just on the cusp of full bloom. According to what Kale told us, she said she was standing beneath the tree until she was pushed and fell. So the person in the raincoat that Kate saw supposedly approached her from the direction of the Princess's stand, which would suggest that she was pushed over the railing here. The railing is just high. You have to try really hard to go tumbling over the edge of it. I think it looks straight enough too. Look at the wings of a bird and the body of a lion. I guess these statues are meant to guard the piece of this low rooftop heaven. I have to say, they're incredibly detailed. Almost friendly, so. Instead of feeling welcome, but wonder how many people have been scared of by it instead. Looks like the TV is showing announcements of some various companies in the big building. But at the moment, it's just showing a regular broadcast channel. Ugh. What am I sitting here for? It's just summarizing on today. Hey guys, what's up?
Mr. Edgeworth, we meet again.
What are you two doing up here?
Well, seeing as we came all this way, we thought we might as well enjoy some cotton candy.
What the heck are you doing here? Looking to get yourself in even more hot water?
You need more about me, Dr. Hutz. I'll be fine.
Whatever you say, best to be ex-prosecutor turned ex-prosecutor. Saw it coming a mile away.
Wait, what? You got fired?
As I said, you need to concern yourself with my affairs.
If you say so. So, how's Key doing? Did something happen? Maybe I can help? How about an injection?
No injections. Thank you. Unfortunately, a job a day does not keep the world's troubles away.
Yeah. It did get kind of chilly, huh? Come on, let's get home. Alright then, Miss Edgeworth. Catch you again soon.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. How about you try some delicious parting clouds cotton candy to brighten your day?
Parting clouds? Isn't it named for the fact that we're so close to the clouds up high?
Now, give me a kiss. We take out some rolls and rolls of your cotton candy, and we split in half. Part it, if you will. Half the cotton, half the candy, same price. Double the profit. And we're laughing all the way to the bank. Ha 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 ha.
I don't think your customers will be laughing at you if you keep sharing information quite so freely. You can enter the cane to take a good look at this landscape for a few minutes. Kay absolutely would have been all over this. The Kay I know, at least. But for now, I better focus on my powers of observation on the roof. It's so stupid there's any logic here. No logic, huh? It's not quite right. Whoa! Kay! Oh shit!
Hi.
Kay.
Don't mind me. I'm just lying in wait.
That won't make you a criminal, Kay. Perhaps you meant to say laying low.
Oh, yes, that.
Nevertheless, I doubt people will look kindly on a suspect hunting inside the side of a supposed crime. Surely you understand that, even in your current state. On top of which you've been playing hide and go seek. I've been worried sick and frankly trying to find you.
Are you mad at me?
Of course not. Of course I am. Now, what were you thinking coming back here? Did you think your amnesia would excuse your recklessness?
No! I came to try and help you get your badge back.
What?
I thought if I could get my memory back, I might be able to remember killing that poor old woman. I thought if I came back here to avoid my loss of memory, maybe I could. Huh?
There's one thing you haven't lost, you know? Your ability to surpass my expectations at every turn. I couldn't be more certain that now that you're the key I know so very well. However, I don't appreciate you being so reckless. Do you hear?
I'm sorry.
Seriously, Miles, you're killing me here. You're barking good got points, and they went and blew you by blowing your top. Good to see you, kiddo. Glad to see you safe. Come on, bring it in.
Okay.
That's the spirit. Not now, Fender. Yeesh. I was just trying to lighten the mood. Oh shit.
And on live news now at the building, where a shocking murder took place earlier. Police continue the hunt for a young woman known to have been present at the scene. She's considering the prime suspect, and police say there's no effort being spent in trying to track her down.
Oh god. Ooh, mama. Not messing around, huh? Well, team. What's the plan? Looks like the clock's ticking, and fast. Indeed. It's only a matter of time before they find us. Alright, first thing first. Okay? You're sticking with it from now on. Capiche?
But I've caused you so much trouble already.
You can hardly make things any worse for me at this point.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Then it's settled. We're in this together just like 3 months kids is. Miles, you'll be in charge of proving kids' innocence.
And I will. Believe me.
So I'm gonna need you to do everything you can to help with the investigation, okay?
Yes, of course.
Great. Now we gotta move quickly. Can't be getting bagged by the boys in blue before we even started. You may not have any more to lose, but your Uncle Eddie sure does. but your Uncle Eddie sure does. Gregor will never forgive me if I got the family officer down.
Thank you, Offender. I'm sure I owe you more than I'll ever really know.
Can't believe this thing's made of news already. How did they do it, huh?
Hey, they think they're filming us from the chopper up there right now?
Go check the TV for me, Miles Reno. Need to know for sure if they're catching my good side.
Now? At a time like this?
Oh boy.
As you can see, there's still harder work up on the 50th floor. That's where the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence holds their disciplinary hearings, correct? That's right. There have been people walking by their windows all evening. This is one serious investigation.
Well, this is make our chance of getting our okay with any rosier.
We have to find a way to slip back. I have to find a way to slip past the press.
I'm cool and mysterious customer, Miles Reno. I'm no spy.
Maybe we can use them as a decoy if things get desperate.
Okay, whatever you're thinking, quit it. I can tell it doesn't end well for me.
I must scout the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention.
Time? The lights.
Looks like this is being broadcast live, which means we're looking at the big bill in real time.
Does that mean we're on TV now too?
I don't think so. Camera's far away from enough and just dark enough that we'll be safe now. At least we better be. Case spotted. Things will go from bad to worse as we know it.
As you can see, it's still harder work up on the 50th floor. That's where the Committee of Prosecutorial Excellence holds their disciplinary hearings, correct?
Oh, it's the same fucking dialogue. God damn it. Same dialogue. I guess they're still working with the committee chambers. The reporter's right. You can see people moving around. Wait. Something's very wrong with this ship picture. And I can use some piece of evidence to help me deduce exactly what. What is wrong with this?
Oh,
Eureka!
That's not the 50th floor. Question. How many floors does the building have?
easy. 50, right?
Kinda ironic that just a few feet above where the committee works, it's ugly closed crime scenes. It's a place where starry-eyed young romantics come to wish for everlasting smooch times.
But then, what's that dark space above the 50th floor?
That gloomy underbelly of love? Wait a minute. Exactly. The committee chamber is supposed to be on the top floor, directly beneath the viewing platform. But it appears to be located one floor below that. Clearly a contradiction of the supposed facts.
Maybe whoever wrote the pamphlet made a mistake?
Somehow, I don't think that's so. Call me crazy, but... Yes. There appears to be a hidden 51st floor.
Wow! And that's where they keep the gloomy underbelly of love.
My heart. You don't need to take credit so literally, Kay. Good. Then perhaps you can take it more seriously then instead. Come on. Have you met me, Miles? This might be easier said than done. It'll still be easier when trying to enjoy your so-called jokes. Huh. 51st floor. Let me see what Kate has to say.
I hope I've been of help to you so far. I came back here because I thought I might jog your my memory.
How about we go over what you remember one more time?
Okay. I was standing under the tree, sheltering from the rain. Then I saw a person in red raincoat. And then they pushed me.
Can you remember anything specific about the person in the red raincoat?
I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I just can't recall anything at all. Oh, there is one thing. I could see the moon over their shoulders. It came closer and closer.
The moon?
Yeah. Yes. It's all very fuzzy, but I was in the exact same place as it is now. Floating up there above the cherry blossoms.
So the moon is visible over the mysterious figure's shoulder. That's new information. Let's keep it on my mind.
I keep feeling there's like something just on the edge of my memory.
There is. It could be the clue we need. Alright, just let it float to the top of your mind, and say whatever comes out into thoughts.
Alright. I'm seeing... It's very faint, but... I'm seeing a small restaurant. Just a counter and some seats. And there's this incredible smell. A beautiful golden soup. Not too thick. And it tastes just right. It's filled with delicious noodles. They're firm, but not too firm. And that's when the thought crossed my mind. I'm gonna order another bowl!
A captivating memory, but sadly one that has nothing to do with the case. You say that you were the second grade thief of You say you were the second grade thief yet to Garazu. A noble outlaw, dedicated to stealing the truth. You really not remember any of that?
Oh! I think you're right. I was noble.
Not a noble outlaw. Still, I suppose you only got halfway there. I think she's misremembering where she's standing. Oh, what? The hell? Hold on, give me a minute. Actually, before this, bird pieces settings. Not key configs. Where Kay was standing. Huh. Ah, okay. Thinking back over what Kay has said. The person in the red raincoat approached from the direction of the concession stand, which implies that she was pushed over the railing on the side opposite of the stand. She also said that she could see the movement of this person's shoulders. But when we just checked now, the moon was in a different location than expected. Yet Craig claims it is currently in the same spot as in the sky on the night of the incident. This throws the position of the moon and the person in the raincoat out of alignment with her story. I think her memory may have been confused somehow. What's more, if she really had been pushed over the railing, she would have never survived the fall. Therefore, I must conclude that she may not have fallen what she thought she did. You may have fallen, Kay, but it couldn't have been over that railing. Because if you had, you wouldn't be alive until the tale.
But I definitely remember sitting under the tree. But if I was pushed, the only way to go forward is over the railing, isn't it?
Not unless the ground opened up and swallowed you whole.
The ground just can open up like that? How?
My bad. I'm just not a joking matter. Sorry, kiddo.
But it may also be closer to the truth than you think, Miss Fender. Let's take another look at the ground into the area. There's a catch we may miss something. Oh, I see okay. I see the opening. Let me see the leaves first. The ground here is covered with cherry blossoms. Even though the tree's not in full bloom yet, the strong wind up here is blowing the petals off. It would be nice if they started to tell just a little bit, though. Wow, literally nothing else. What's this?
Looks like a surface hatch. Kay, do you think you might have fallen down in there instead? Nah, you never be as clumsy as that.
I'm sorry. I just can't see one way or another.
My bad, kiddo. Just another one of my silly musings. You don't have to take me so seriously, you know.
I don't? Never?
Well, maybe not never. If I told you to keep leaping lyrically into my arms. Fender, chill, Miles, Reno. Where's the sense of whimsy?
So, never then.
Ouch. Talk about a deep cut.
How has no one noticed a floor between the 50th floor and the viewing platform until just now?
You got me there. Kinda hard to set of stairs. Kinda hard to hide a set of stairs going up to, if you ask me.
That's precisely it. Things like the stairs are not only out in the open and going unnoticed by people seem to be implausible. Which can only mean the 51st floor is no ordinary floor, and can be reached by no ordinary means.
Then we'll just have to reach it through extraordinary means, right?
I don't know about extraordinary means, but maybe let's go for unconventional.
Indeed. Consider, if you will, the hatch be found by the cherry tree. What would you expect to find on the other side of the such hatch? A room of some kind, perhaps?
Oh ho! A secret room. Now you're talking my language.
Let's go take a look.
Alright, there we go.
What is this place?
Look at all the stuff down there. Is this a storage room?
Whatever it is, I think we can safely say that this is where he fell.
Go team! Strike one mystery off the list.
Yes, but the greater mystery of Carrie's memory loss remains unsolved. We have a red figure coat. Red raincoated figure that can walk on air to account for, among other things.
Hey, can I guide bask in his success for 1 second?
So we find it in the storage room. Now I vow we just scoot down and check it out. We have pretty much exhausted everything up here, and I can't help to take a look. All right, into the 51st floor then, I guess.
Is that you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, Emma! Oh shit! Hi, Emma.
Emma, what are you doing here?
I heard about what happened from Detective Gumshoe. I was in the area, so I thought I'd come by and see what's going on.
This is Emma Sky. She's a high school student, currently studying in Europe to become a forensic scientist. The younger sister was a former superior of mine. We've also stood in court together.
a badge full of big building, and the king was in a man suit, and...
Hold it right there. Didn't you just leave to go back to Europe a few days ago? And you're back again already?
Yep, I'm here with one of my professors. Not to do any schoolwork or anything, just some interpreting.
Then shouldn't you be off doing that instead of gallivanting around a crime scene?
Oh, it's fine. There's this wonderful thing called body language after all.
That's not an actual language, Emma.
Anyways, never mind me. This is about Kay. How is she? Where is she?
Oh, shucks. Isn't that sweet, K-Monster? Your little friend is worried about you.
Oh, yes. Who's this guy? Don't tell me you went around and got a new system, Miss Ashworth.
Very funny, young lady. It's the other way around, actually, I have you know. A defender, attorney-at-law, and senior partner at Edgeworth and Co. offices.
Edgeworth? So you are an assistant. Wait, attorney? Since when were you a defense attorney?
I'm not... It's complicated. It's complicated as an understatement. Let's not sweat the details for now, yeah? First things first.
An attorney, Mr. Edgeworth? Really?
Oh, it's like I'm not even here.
What is this? Some kind of a weird experiment?
Perhaps we should head down below. I'll explain that.
I agree. The police could be here any minute. And who's this?
I'll explain later, Emma. Come on, time to go.
Oh, all right. But you better explain yourself, Mr. Harshaw Pro. Attorney.
Trust me, I'll explain that too. Okay, okey dokey do. Down the hatch we go. To be continued. Goddamn. Hope the stream's going well, Chad. Hopefully the stream's going well. I appreciate you all. Hopefully everything is okay. Hopefully everything is okay. April 5th, 7:06 p.m. Question mark, oh god. His dog is a grave down here. Oh. His dog is a grave down here. Can't see the nose in front of my roguishly handsome face. Watch your step, Emma.
No! I have my head up something.
Make your way down slowly, Kay. I don't want you to slip.
No! Yes, Miss Edgeworth.
There's gotta be a light switch here somewhere. Ah, bingo. Oh. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a fucking... Oh my god, oh my god. This is from the last game. These are all from the last game, wait a minute. That's the baby samurai baby. The samurai family. Oh my god, the fucking statue from the last game. The fucking big ass statue from the last game that I saw in. And the fucking suitcase. And the painting, wait a minute. This painting was from the first game, first Ace Attorney game. What the fuck? What's going on? This is... So the hidden 51st floor is really being used as a storeroom. Well, no, we'll need to take a close look over all the items. Over all these items.
All right, Miss Edgeworth. You promised me an explanation or 3.
I did indeed. What even saw it?
Wow! A lot's happening, huh? What a case!
It's not supposed to fill you in exactly with excitement, Emma.
Seems you got yourself in a real pickle, Mr. Prosecutor Attorney.
I'm not an attorney. Or prosecutor anymore.
Well, whatever you are, I think it's time for science to let me happy hand.
Just a heads up, chat. Ads are gonna start momentarily. In about 2 minutes. Just a heads up, chat.
Don't worry, I brought my entire kit with me.
Well, if you're sure.
Are you kidding? I live for moments like this. Here, let's make it all official. Good working with you again, Mr. Edgeworth.
And you, Miss Sky. And there we're 4. Right. Everyone, let's get to work.
I want to know where the elevator goes.
Looks like it goes down. It's something we'll certainly want to investigate further. But we should take a look around here first.
Oh yeah, I can. Just let me know if you can find anything, if you can find anything juicy.
I'll keep trying to see what I can remember. I'll let you know if anything comes to mind.
Thank you, Kay. Emma?
Ready, willing, and able to investigate, Mr. Edgeworth.
Very well. Now let's begin. Oh boy. First things first. Statue.
What is it? Got some new data for me?
Not exactly. It's just something from a case I worked on a piece of evidence. I believe it's called the Alfred statue. And there were two of them, a real one and a fake one. Whichever one this is, it shouldn't be here at all in the first place.
An old case, huh? Guess you have worked on a bunch of different...
Oh!
Hi, Lara.
Caught Eliette! Red dang-handed! Guiltier than a Comcat covered in cream!
My eyes! Oh, stop that at once!
Ain't no stopping my snapping! Not till I get every dang detail, and then some! You don't think I'm about to let a bunch of dirty criminals go before I get shot? Think again! We're not criminals! Yeah, sure. Pulled the other one. It's got bells in them. But here's the camera as a weapon of justice. It ain't just to be hogwashed by your cheap denials.
Oh, it's you.
Huh? You're... Why? You're that low down dirty jerk of prosecutor, ain't you?
Who you calling low down dirty jerk? This is Lotta Hart. A photojournalist portrayed, but we've crossed paths on a few occasions, especially on one particular case. She's hard to get, and even by hard to get a word edgewise with.
Quit making that face, will you? That's the face of a no-good schemer if I ever saw one.
Seems didn't leave this impression on her, either.
Well, it's payback time, Mr. Schemer. You ought to be thankful. All I want from you is a couple pictures. But we're just here to investigate. Sure you are. And if by investigate, you mean pour the wool over Lara's wild eyes. Sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I think she might not listen to me. I thought she might listen to me.
It didn't hurt to try, I guess. But we're probably better off leaving her alone for now. Probably should ask her, actually. Probably should talk to her, actually.
So, what are y'all doing snooping around official old Snoop flits like this anyhow?
I think it's us who should be asking you that.
Me? I'm in it for the truth, for the good of society, and for little me, of course. And what you might call photographer for the people. Snapping here, snapping there, snapping there, everything anywhere.
I'll just leave you to that then. We can talk once you've done gone out of your system later.
It's kind of creepy. All these masks line up here in the dark.
Not a fan of horror movies, I take it.
No way! That stuff's so unscientific.
I think you must pronounce terrified. Must scour the scene and inspect anything that catches my attention. There's a mask missing. It's a Steel Samurai and the Nickel Samurai.
The Nickel Samurai always seem kind of pleased with themselves to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just about being skinny and cool, you know? There's more to it than that. I'm T-Steel all the way.
You just gone up in my estimation, Emma. You just gone up in my estimation.
That's Captain Sapin. He's super popular overseas. Everyone loves dressing up like him. Kids, adults, you name it.
I find the followers had a little excessive myself.
That mask! That's Global Hero Onion Coupon.
And why is that so shocking?
You really don't know? Everything about the show is secret. When it's on TV, who makes it? So the merchandise is super rare.
Sounds to me like whoever made it may have something going on in business.
What TV show are these from?
I don't know a whole lot about it, but I believe it's called the Students of Stereo School. It's about an elementary school where the students are all superheroes. So their masks are modeled on sports safety helmets or something, right?
And maybe the number of eye cells tell you the student ID. So the one on the left will be number 1, and the right number is number 2.
I suppose that could be it, yes.
And now I'm in tons of sets for the kids with the highest ID number. With the highest number ID numbers.
I haven't admit being a little intrigued by this show now. It's kind of funny. She's the only heroine in the Steel Summer needs.
You can say that again. I love the princess.
You watch shows like that, Emma?
Of course. You love them too, right?
Well, I don't really know that much about them, but sure.
Really? Because I saw the Steel Summer figure in your office, so I thought.
Oh, I can't believe that someone ever so skinny. These are all case files from various Twitters.
What? But why would they be here?
They should always be locked up safely under a key in the courthouse or the prosecutor's office. Which would suggest that somebody removed them without permission. Something very suspicious is going on here. We need to find out more. Can't see the blue badger shed. Thank you for watching ads, Shad. Thank you for watching ads. Hopefully they weren't too bad. These are...
What's the matter?
Oh. Oh. That's a lamp and Bob Lee's ink from the first game. What the fuck? Why are they here? Wait a minute. Is that plushie from the first case of this game? What the fuck? Wait a minute. Hold up. Why? This is all weird. I'm very suspicious now. If I'm not mistaken, several items on display here are pieces of evidence from old cases of mine. But what are they doing here?
Maybe this is where the committee stores stuff it's looking into.
Can't be. Evidence like this should stored in the police department.
They don't keep stuff in the prosecutor's office too.
When a case is going, yes. But when the last trial is finished up, it's supposed to go right back to the precinct. Unless it's a very good reason for it to go elsewhere.
And yet, here it all is.
There's no point in trying to figure out the whys right now. I should take a close look at them all. They have all labels. Labels with numbers printed on them.
Exhibit numbers, perhaps? Maybe? You said they were all pieces of evidence, right?
Yes, but judging how the numbers are written and by numbers themselves, I guess these are all prices.
Prices? I never would have guessed that. Wait. But none of this kind of stuff could be worth that much money, could it?
Prices are very high indeed. So I wonder she's surprised. I may examine all these in detail. Same dialogue.
Aw, isn't he a cutie? Look at this fluffy little guy.
This is September we found out Gold Lake. Yeah, in the first case. What the fuck? He should be in the position of prosecutor in charge of the case. How did it end up here?
Aw, but look! He's the missing left one.
He is, but he never had it in the first place. At least not as far as the ever saw.
Defective merchandise, huh? Then we'll need to contact the manufacturer. I demand a recall.
But now that we come to think of it, why would anyone give the president a broken toy to begin with? What the fuck?
So this storage room is actually more of a stock room?
It would seem so. Why should it claims me to consider such a thing? What kind of person sells off evidence from serious crime cases?
And to who? Who would even want to pay for all this stuff?
Somebody, clearly. The price tags approve of that.
Wow, people really will collect anything, huh? Fascinating.
This is the baby from the fucking 5th chase of the last game.
That's a cute little doll. It looks kind of like the Steel Samurai.
It's actually the Iron Infant, son of the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess. He was born burdened with the knowledge that he would too one day be called upon to fight for justice. Can I imagine the pressure that must have had put him under one of most people? He's just thinking about the lore now. He's just thinking about the lore. You gotta respect it. Yes, he's young, but he can sense it nonetheless. A sudden tragic refinement.
Truth! Mr. Edgeworth! Are you even listening to me?
Oh, I will, of course. A mannequin.
A mannequin, huh? Wait, I know. All things must parts of scientific deduction, of course. It's evidence from our old kids' reviews, right?
Not this time. Never seen it before in my life. It doesn't make things seem the other items in the reminder. For one thing, it doesn't have a price tag. So why is it here? It's a small bottle. One I've seen before.
Oh, that's all? Nothing else, Dad?
Oh, that's a perfume bottle. Oh shit. That's a perfume bottle we used to catch fucking the lady, Callisto. Oh shit. What the hell? Why is it here? Well, no. What more did you want me to say?
Hold up. I've got to write it down. Mr. Edgeworth can turn even the most boring topics into something picturesque with his explanations.
Ugh. Next time, try taking these kind of notes in silence. A bottle of ink and a lantern. Both pieces of evidence from previous case of mine.
But why? What's all this stuff really do you do here?
It's not as if any of it was in my possession for any length of time. The duration of the case, and no longer. Perhaps this is all nothing but a coincidence.
Seriously? A coincidence? I never thought I'd hear the words from your mouth.
We must always face the facts of the situation, however strange it may seem. Isn't that what scientists believe too?
Oh ho ho! You want to talk about what scientists believe? Settle in, this might take a while.
I'm good. What the hell? Why is this all here? What the fuck? Oh! That's weird. Did I not? Did I not see everything here? I guess not. Must be later on then.
Scientifically speaking, I think this looks like some sort of wooden icebox. Yeah, the chains are probably to stop the cold air from escaping.
I don't need to contradict you, Emma. But this isn't just a box for storing clothes. Isn't this just a box for storing clothes in? Then what is it made with natural repellent that keeps moths away?
Oh, yeah, sure. Guess I could look at it that way too. And keeping your clothes chilled would be nice for the summer, huh?
So I'm prepared to let go of the particular part of the hypothesis, I see.
A bunch of trophies and... Oh, look! Something left the walkie-talkie here.
Looked to me that it was put there deliberately. Nothing like it's on display, to be honest.
Hey, there are batteries here too. It could be useful. Let's take it with us. Nobody will mind if we use it for a little while, will they? If I can take it to the police station soon afterwards.
Somebody's staring at sound like it's starting like a showing great thief.
Whoa! This is one heck of a desk. I wonder who belonged to.
Wait a minute. Is this the desk from the fucking 5th case too? Oh god. The 4 male figures acting as flag patrolling of the tables, the tabletop in the tunnel. It's hideously cringy. And it doesn't even have a good decency to be camera enough to look back around.
Is this from one of your old kids too, Miles Edgeworth?
No. I can't think of anything related to my anime education with such ostensibly awful taste. At least I don't think there was. I guess it wasn't from the 5th case. Piles of banknotes, just out for all to see. A little tasteless, would you say?
No way! These are all $100 bills! That's a fortune here! How many years would it take for you to make that much money, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, Emma. I don't even want to think about it.
What is this giant head thing?
It's the head of the great Miss Monkey. From fucking Global Studios. Under the case wall. How did they even end up get up here?
Huh? Mrs. Monkey? That doesn't sound right. Are you sure you didn't get the name wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Or misremembering somehow?
No, don't be ridiculous. As if I would ever make a mistake. Ooh, Badger too.
You said that statue was a piece of evidence for old kids of yours, right? It's pretty weird looking, I would say.
It's known as the Alfred statue.
The what statue?
The Alfred statue.
But it says here that's called the Alfred statue. Alfred. Alfred.
What are you running about?
Oh, nothing. Let's carry on looking. Let's carry on looking around, shall we?
I guess I forgot the name.
Oh boy! This whole experience is enough to boggle a guy's mind. Mysterious storage rooms, damsel in distresses. It's got a lot.
Could you at least try to take things a little more seriously, offender?
Hey, I can try. But no, seriously,
I'm as keen to helping. I'm as keen to help out Kay as you are. She's safe with me.
you go your thing. You go do your thing.
I'm not worried about. I'm not. It's not Kay I'm worried about. It's you.
Wow! This is some sturdy construction. Thick floor plate, sturdy support. And at a rough estimate, I'd say it could hold 50 of you easily, Miss Edgeworth.
Except for the fact that it's nowhere near big enough.
You say that, but pat yourselves in tight enough, and think I might just do it.
I really don't think so. Anyways, we have more important things to be investigating. We can theorize about the elevator once we're done.
Maybe you're right. Fine. 45 Miss Edgeworths. 48 tops.
Must be for auction for some reason. We've seen items of old evidence marked with price tags, along with a huge pile of cash. I think it's pretty clear that somebody has been running a low illicit trade of judicial goods.
Shading deals on the head of their 51st floor. This is big. It has to be, right?
I think it might be, but we need to investigate a little further yet. We need to find ourselves a bit more about what's going on here.
If only there was an eyewitness we can interview.
An eyewitness, huh? Guess it's time. Why exactly are you here, Miss Hart?
Me? I told you, I'm in it for the truth, for the good of society, and for little me, of course. I'm a photographer with people. For the people.
If you won't tell me what the real reason you're here, perhaps I can hazard a guess. Somebody was carrying an illicit police evidence trafficking scheme here in the storage room.
Oh, so you just have to introduce the story. Makes sense. What? How'd y'all figure that out? Means that, I guess I mean to me I'd be tiptoe around anymore. One of my sources told me to demo about an underground auction.
What? So all the items here?
Were sold to the highest bidder. Folks were slinging money around like it was going out of fashion. I had to see coming for myself, of course. Get the eyes on my subject, you know. Should have hold the tails my concentrates on. Taller than through 2 trees, so I thought it was. Anyhow, wasn't about to ride up on based on heresy alone. So yesterday, I snuck in, slunk behind this here statue, and settled in to wait. Bidding started late at night, and carried right on through to the break of dawn.
So the auction and the murder happened around the same time. Coincidence?
Dirty dealings in the secret storeroom? Talk about a story.
Was there anything else on sale apart from the items of evidence in the room?
Sure, they were good old stuff too. Shady artworks from what we know. That kind of thing.
In what way are shady artworks working there exactly?
But the evidence is the big draw, of course. Reckon they were selling them faster than the crooks that could smuggle them out to the cops and the prosecutor shops. And now I'll bet you got pictures of the whole thing, right, Miss Hart? Well, you see, the main event was down below. I had to try and see what I could pull up here.
Haven't been up here since yesterday. I assume you witnessed the entire auction from the start to finish then.
It was an underground affair, like I said, so folks wouldn't exactly give much away. Well, all of them customers came down one at a time from up on the roof there.
Oh.
Threw on masks just as soon as they got down the ladder, and that ain't all. They had a voice changer too, guys. See, tiny ones, thinking that the big bugs behind. It's so you couldn't see the real faces, and you couldn't hear the real voices. Superstitious as all heck. You mean surreptitious? You mean? I surely do. Sweet surreptitude.
Also another word.
Anywho, once they had gear on, they went down the stairs. And then, in came the next one. When it came time to leave, the eldest son the same in reverse. Up they came again, one by one. Mask back on the hook, up the ladder and away.
Huh.
Whoa! a serious operation.
Interesting. How many participants were there?
11 altogether. I'll tell them when they were ready coming down the ladder.
Your stakeouts.
I just don't hide behind a stupid statue the whole time, you know.
You didn't? Then where were you?
Well, when I first got here, you know what? I'm damn important now.
So you hadn't been on statue from the very beginning.
Anywho, I watched all the folks coming from our spawn while we're in the shadows. I see. So you were watching behind the statue. They used the elevator to get down below. And once they were all did down there, I stuck up and took a peek at what's going on.
You mean the elevator ran in the room beneath?
No, they're sitting back up here. But there's a little peeky hole if you know where to look. Elevator don't quite sit flush with this floor, see? And if you bring down this hook just right, you can see the whole shebang.
Did you catch sight of who was in charge?
Alright, sure. I guess I did. Ain't half so good a story if you don't get a glimpse of an evil ringleader after all.
I wonder who this ringleader is. I have to ask her some more. You mentioned the ringleader. Can you tell me any more information about him?
Y'all should know I came here to get me an exclusive. And an exclusive ain't much dang good if you don't spill the beans already.
I see. So you don't actually know anything about them?
You think that's why she won't give us any answer? Makes sense, I guess. Ah, you got me. Couldn't see whether it was a man or woman. A kid or old-timer. Nothing.
What were they wearing? Could you see it at least?
Sure. White jacket, white gloves, and a magenta flower and lapel. Them three things are what I'm...
Huh. White jacket and white gloves. And a magenta flower. Huh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Them three things is what I remember. But what's good a description of the outfit if I don't get a clue who's wearing it? So this ringleader disguises identity too. Just like everyone else. Yes, sir. Mask, voice changer, the whole 9 yards.
They were wearing one of the masks. Which ones?
Let me see. Oh yeah, this guy, Zervan.
Zervan. What kind of name is that?
Seriously, Mr. Ashworth? Never heard of Zervan? He's the global hero on Copa's arch nemesis. Who has heard of Zervan the Time Lord?
I think you might be better off asking who has. So, you don't get a glimpse of the face at all?
Nope, I dang well didn't. Which kind of screws my scoop? This whole mess has been nothing but a snap hunt. I should never come.
I think I know who fixed the description. You know, I know somebody who's just like that. Maybe I should try showing the evidence to Miss Hart. You said that the ringleader was wearing white jacket, white gloves, and a magenta flower, correct?
Sure did. Don't ask me why they were dressed up like that, like a peacock on parade day, but they were.
Is this the outfit you saw?
Well, holy smokes, it sure as hell is. But wait a minute. So the big cheese is dead?
All we know is that she is the victim of the case we're investigating.
Her name was Rosie Ringer. Did you know her? Nope. So the ringleader was a lady. Well, ain't that just slipper in the Daily Eagle? Throwing me off with that man's jacket and all?
I hardly think she did for you specifically. But we're setting it aside for now. What's important is that we've discovered something violent in the case. Namely that the underground auction was chaired by none other than the victim.
So somebody done bumped up the bus, huh? Then that's what all was happening.
When what was happening? When what was happening?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. You're just going on your business now. No offense, Miss Hart, but that makes you sound about like 5 times more suspicious. Suspicious my foot. I told y'all it's nothing. And you won't get nothing more out of me than that.
Wait, so there is more?
How many dang times do I gotta tell you? It ain't nothing more, okay? And I ain't saying nothing either way. No, you can just toss a little more. Pretty please. Now I'll tell you this, okay? I'm a journalist, a news hound, a scoop under here. Exclusive articles go out. Money comes in. That's how the game is played. Tell me more. Heck, I've done the 20 too much already. Oh wait, what if I examine some fingerprints for you? Pro bono. What kind of cockamamie thing that you is that? I'd sooner get a tooth pulled. You want intel? Go dig it yourselves, just like I had to. No, just like I had to. No, okay. I guess she isn't gonna come talk to us either of us.
Oh, she will. I know things from Emma. There are certain techniques that you find useful in dealing with difficult customers, so you might not give up the information voluntarily, but it doesn't mean she can't be persuaded to. Oh, mind chest time.
I ain't telling y'all nothing, you hear? Now quit wasting my time before I really blow a fuse.
As you've seen, she's very quick-tempered. She'll try to cut the conversation dead whenever possible. I won't have much time to think, so I'll need to be swift and decisive. Miss Hart is definitely hiding something from me. So my first move is to discover what that something is. Mind chests. I can see why you're a little agitated, Miss Hart. Let's just calm down and try and...
No, I am calm, dang you. Well, that's why I will be. As soon as you quit yanking my dang chain.
But you do realize you have nowhere to turn to, right? Don't you? Oh shit. Oh, actually, it's actually going down fast. Oh god. It's actually going down fast. Oh god. You do realize you have nowhere to turn. Isn't that the same conversation? Wait. Isn't that the same... What?
I don't got time for this Hans Will. That's all. I'm out of here.
Curses. I can't give up now. I have to keep pushing. Once more, onto the breach. Oh, Jesus. This is, actually going fast. I gotta be quick and decisive, really. I need you to tell me everything you know. And you don't dare to me out there. And don't you dare leave out anything.
Go in and jump a creek, you big belly. Why should I tell you anything? You don't got nothing to do with me. No, me with you, why not neither?
I don't have a clue as to how... Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta buy my turn. Okay. I gotta buy my time then.
That's better. And being a news hound's all about being keep cool head no matter what the world throws at you, see?
Speaking of news hounds, it might interest you. I met one a few days ago. He was a very hungry young reporter indeed. A reporter with a very particular turn of phrase. It's similar to your own, in fact.
Oh yeah? She spoke of me, huh? Guess I could have been someone I know.
Oh, god damn it, fuck. Oh god. You do realize you have no... Oh my god. What the hell? This is not going well. Okay, I better be, okay. I never actually failed mind chess before. Her name was Tabby Lloyd. And if I had to close my eyes, I could have believed I was listening to you. She told me about somebody she called the Chief. She was talking about you, wasn't she?
Oh! So y'all met Tabby, huh? Well, ain't that something? Where do y'all bump into her? She's a great kid. Wait. Oh, no, you don't. You ain't getting the good on my good side. Bring your hand to this, you sneaky snake. Whew! You never have it too.
Interesting. Come on, Miss Lloyd seems to make her lower guard a bit more. I think we can use that for our advantage. I don't have anything to do with you. That's a little unkind, don't you think? After all, I know your apprentice. I know her pretty well, in fact.
Yeah? Well, I guess it does seem kind of cold of me to say that if you did know her pretty good. Wouldn't want your pro kid thing and don't give a rat's behind.
Good. Hey, tell us what you know.
Fine. See, it's like this. Give me. Wait. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Ding-a-lotta. You can't just bamboozle me like that easy.
What was that about a scoop?
Forget it. It's nothing.
How embarrassing. A professional journalist making a careless slip of the tongue. You have a scoop, don't you? Now tell me what it is.
Nah. No, all right. I got me a scoop. A big one. But I can't just go blabbing about to y'all. I got bills to pay.
She may be hiding something very important. I have to get out of her somehow. I need to know the details of the scoop. She's quick to anger, but she's also quick to let key information slip. Now that we know that, the rest should be too hard. Let's see what else we can get out of her. Your big scoop involves something criminal in nature, doesn't it?
Man, maybe it did. Maybe it didn't.
Which is it? This is important.
All right. You don't gotta hold on me like that. I ain't done nothing shameful or nothing. Just snuck in and done some undercover reporting.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell? I'll be judging where your auctions were shameful or not. An unlawful entry into private property is very shameful indeed. It's incorrect. In fact, it's a crime.
Hey, you did exactly the same thing, genius. Nah, but I guess you're a prosecutor, huh? You gotta do stuff like that.
I mean, let's not mention the fact that I had my badge in, shall we?
Still, it did amount to a whole hill of beans, right? There are folks out there who done worse. Murder for one. Next to murder, trespassing, all nothing.
Oh god. Do I gotta start at the very beginning? Hope not. Oh god, it is. Oh no, okay, we're good. From your muttering about a murder just now, I gather your scoop has something to do with a homicide.
No, I was just talking all hypothetical like. You know, about murder and being a big old all. Ain't nothing worse than murder.
Not the most skillful evasion I've ever heard in my career.
Look, I done told you already. I stuck it to the auction. I'll cop do that. But murder, I don't know nothing about no murder. Ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing. Scout's honor.
I don't have a clue as to shit. Okay. This could be yours. Does that have something to do with the auction?
You know what? I clean forget.
But you tried to infiltrate an underground auction. It only stands to reason that you observed something. Otherwise, what would you have to write about?
Nah, I don't know what to tell you. I didn't hear nothing.
If you didn't hear the sound of nothing, does that mean you did hear the sound of something? Something during your time in the room?
Well, see, that's, well, nothing. It wasn't nothing really. Just a little noise is all. Wouldn't even make the page 16. Forgot I even mentioned it.
So something happened during the auction. Something that made that noise of some kind. Could be a valuable clue. Oh my god, fucking Christ. Oh, fucking. I didn't realize Lotto would have like a longer timer. Jeez. It's a brutal, man. No, not a longer title, a shorter timer. You told me you heard something during the auction. You claimed it wasn't important, but it must have been. Otherwise, well, I remember it. I think it was something very memorable indeed. In fact, I believe it was a cry of the murder victim.
How would you keep doing that? No, alright. It's true. I wound up smack dab in the middle of a murder scene. But only by accident. And that's all you're gonna get out of me. Won't be no scoop left otherwise.
The murder Miss Hart witnessed. It must have been the same murder we ourselves have been investigating. That should prove a very valuable piece of information indeed. Perhaps we should finish up by confirming the credibility of your claim. Oh god, here we go. I have her on the back foot now. Time to finish this. I need to describe the murder in detail. It's vitally important.
Hey, wish I could help y'all, but I don't really recall a bunch. Ain't much I can tell you. Sorry. I mean, look at me. I can't even get my factory cap time.
I don't have a clue else for you. Okay. You said you were in the middle of a murder scene. Is that really true?
You call me a liar now? Whoo! Now I'm mad, real mad.
Oh god, fucking. Oh, Christ. Oh. God damn it. This is brutal, man. Come on.
I'm a journalist. How am I gonna sell stores if people can trust that I'm telling the truth? I gotta be a motto, you know? Faster than anybody, honester than anybody.
A motto, huh? That could be an important clue. I should bear it in mind. Be honest, Miss Hawks. I know there's something you're not telling me.
Ain't nothing left to tell, dang it. I done spilled my guts already.
Oh, okay, I see. I can't imagine that being so vague on the fact that such trait value among journalists. Surely accuracy and honesty is what's necessary when reporting on a story.
Well, see.
It seems the so-called information is not credible after all.
Look, there was a murder, and that was it. I can even prove it.
You can prove it now, can you? How?
I've got it right. Wait, y'all hear that? I was just telling myself. I don't think nothing of it.
She's still hiding something. This is a very vital clue. Gotcha. I know you've been keeping something from me. And that something is proof. Proof related to the murder you witnessed. Proof sound enough to found a basis of the story you're proving so.
No, dang it. Dang it all to heck. Give me a break, will you? I'll come clean, okay? That's what you want, right? Here, I damn stamp your photo. Happy now? You better be.
And that's checkmate. Oh boy, finally. Mind chest complete. Checkmate.
Ah, I can't believe I let that happen. Betrayed by my own big mouth.
Well, it happened. So, it's time to tell us everything.
I saw the whole thing. Watched our auction from start to finish. But you didn't just watch it, right? You took pictures too. Nah, yeah, about that. So like I said, I was spying on the whole thing right from the get-go. That was all those shouting bids that somebody win something, and bam, down came the hammer. Head on upstairs and pay, shot the old ringleader. And then the whole thing starts over again. Anyhow, as soon as that happened, I had a quick think. That's when I ran behind the stairs and Saturn hid.
And who was it eventually that appeared?
Didn't see nothing, but I heard something that made me pretty sure it was whoever placed a winning bid. The sweet, sweet sound of cold, hard cash.
I'm not sure I have any idea what that sounds like, but the sound of somebody counting bills, perhaps.
Anyhow, the day you see will settle your biz up here. I heard two people yapping for a little while.
Wait, so if two people came up on the elevator?
You betcha. I guess the other one was our friend the leader. Anyways, yabba. And it all goes up for a little while and then, a scream. Well, that shook me up pretty good, so I hunkered down in my hiding place and tried to stay out of sight.
So you didn't see the moment of the murder?
No, but I heard it real good. You didn't try to help whoever was being attacked? Quit trying to be funny, girlie. It doesn't do me. It didn't see none. I'm just a daily little journalist on a lonesome. Yo, you think I was finishing jumping down to save the day?
Dainty.
Anyhow, then there was a bunch of ruffling sounds. Right about when it happened, I got feeling pretty bad about what I'd done. That makes sense, I guess. After all, you didn't. I didn't remember to get my camera and even snap a single picture.
Oh my god.
Scoops like that drops from my lap, and I missed it. Somebody ought to tan my hide. Anyhow, then a little more time go by, and then there's this kind of clattering noise. I'm in there thinking, gotta get a shot this time, and so I grab one real quick from the shadows there.
Could we see this photograph?
Oh, do I have to? Nah, here you go.
That's...
The person in a red raincoat, the one who attacked Kay.
So Kay's raincoat is still on and also attacked the victim here in the storage room. Then proceeded up the roof, where they assaulted Kay. There's only one person in this photo. Who is the victim?
Weird, huh? I wondered the same thing. Heard two people, but there was only one in the shot I got. And I didn't see nobody else in the room neither. Well, that's the killer, right? Leastways, I'm pretty sure it is.
So where are we saying the victim disappeared? How did you know it was a killer just by looking?
Because they're literally red-handed with blood. How else would they get there, huh? And the auction just carried on after that. Sure did. They just went right along like nothing had happened. Rich folks are crazier than a box of frogs. I'll never understand how to think.
Funny, fine journalists struggle to understand as well. Yeah. His land is literally covered with blood. One other thing to do. Actually, shit. I gotta bring back chat. Sorry, chat. I gotta bring back. Gotta take a quick bio break, real quick. Alright. Alright. I'm here, chat. I'm back, chat. Where's his? Okay. Okay. I guess we'll continue. It's almost at the 3 hour mark. Hold on. I do gotta wake up early though, shit. I'll continue for like a little bit longer. For a little bit longer, but not too much longer. Not too much longer. I know what to do here though. I definitely know what to do here though.
Eureka!
Yeah. Kay was carrying a jamming ninja mask when she was found. But it looked like it might have been originally come from this hook.
Scientifically speaking, it doesn't seem like a crazy hypothesis. Which would mean that Kay was really here?
As you put it, not a crazy hypothesis. But why?
Did she come to steal something? Maybe there's some kind of stuff out here.
Because she's a great thief who steals truth, I suppose. Who steals truth, I suppose.
No.
No. I think it's too early to jump to any conclusions. There's a section of Max running on the back here. There's even a Steel Samurai. It was possibly authentic likeness, and it what an impressively authentic, and what an impressively authentic likeness it is, though too.
The scientist in me is saying something strange too. A lack of consistency, you know.
In the sense that the characters represented here feel a little haphazard, you know. I don't disagree. There's even an empty space here.
Yeah, just an empty hub, right in the middle.
Is somebody using that one, perhaps? If the storeroom was the actual scene of the crime, then you'd expect the body to have been up here at some point as well.
Huh? Well, yeah.
But think back to what Ms. Hart said at told about how the customers left the auction. Do you remember?
Of course, they came up from downstairs back to the storeroom. Oh.
Exactly. Killer had to hide the body in order to avoid its discovery. Question is, where did they hide it? Emma, if you would be so kind as to put your skills to work for me now.
Love to. You just say what you need, and I'll get right on it.
Very well. I'd like you to check the blood for his blood residue. A luminol test of you, in other words.
Sure thing. Prepare to witness the power of science.
I've never seen somebody's eyes actually sparkle with anticipation before.
All right. How about we test the ladder over there first? Based on Miss Hart's picture, I'd say the person in the red raincoat is about to climb up and make their escape. Which means there's a high chance of possible result. To test an area, just press A. Then spray the aluminum on it. And if it happens to have its own blood, you'll see that right like this. Ugh, it still feels super raw when I see it appear like that. Anyways, it's positive, but it's so faint. Spraying it a couple more times should be enough to make it stand out. Yeah, that brought out nicely. It made it feel more welcome, more real. Anyways, I think you get the gist of how to look for blood traces now, right? I'm sure there's still some more to be found. So why don't you give it a try?
Because it's consistent, for sure.
And that's how it's done. Take a look around and see if you can find some other places to test it with luminol.
It's gotta be like here somewhere at least. Negative. It's gotta be near the money at least.
Ah, careful of that. You can't go spraying on others with luminol.
I wasn't about to. No, negative, okay. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Interesting.
Miss Rushworth! Blood!
But how could it have gone there?
Maybe somebody put something with the blood on it in there?
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting.
There's no place that we haven't tested yet. Let's see what else we can find.
Next up is the elevator, sure.
We've got a positive. There's blood here. But how come?
Probably because it was where the murder was actually committed, I'd say.
Oh! Looks like it sort of some drip through the floor blue too.
Wait. Huh. Interesting.
I think it's all the blood there is to be found.
Alright. Now let's conclude that phase of our investigation. What else is there? Oh, that's what I got. Blood in the clothes box can only mean one thing. That this is where the water was hidden. I'm certain of it.
I wonder who won the box in the auction.
I haven't the foggiest. Still, it's a very helpful discovery.
Now hold on to your hoses. There's no way a body could have been found here.
What do you mean?
I took a look in that box when I first got here. Looked to be about the perfect size for a little hide and go seek if a need rose. And maybe would have been, if I could open it. But it was wrapped and changed and locked up tight. And I ain't no escapologist. The murder happened just a little after I scooped out. So can't nobody have put a body in there.
Wrapped in chains or unlocked up tight, you say? That's odd. Because it doesn't look like to be wrapped in chains any longer.
Huh? Well, slap my head and call me silly. Could have swore it was though.
Huh. Which means it was opened. For sure.
I can't believe they suspect poor OK. This is outrageous.
I couldn't agree more. But the best thing we can do now is stay calm and look for clues.
Except, I've been scientifically processed the situation and think I come up with a better idea. Maybe we can administer some carefully targeted electroshocks directly to Kay's brain. What do you say? Maybe there's a thing to bring her memory back online.
That sounds a little more than risky. And that sounds incredibly risky, in fact. Personally, I don't the opinion that searching for this room is a better option.
Really? But a really risky to what it's all about.
Yes, a little being the operative phrase.
I'm back for a little while to interpret for my professor, but I'm still mostly based in Europe. Gotta keep studying until I'm the forensic investigator under the sun.
I'm very glad to hear you say that. Dedication to one's chosen field is student's greatest responsibility.
It sure is, but I just don't want to get ahead of him academically. I've been trying hard in sports too. Especially the one of them that has in school athletics. You know the one.
There are quite a few to choose from.
It's a huge over there. And unlike here, it's considered a really hardcore sport for adults. That's right. I'm talking about glasses battles. Who hasn't of those, right?
Me? Never. Not even once. Oh, wow. That was a fucking... Wow, that's kind of funny.
That's quite a pretty stain, huh?
I'm not sure if you're comfortable rating bloodstains, Emma.
Why not? There's all kinds to choose from. You got your... And that's just the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Hey, are you even listening?
But
really, using luminol to detect...
perhaps we should get back to our investigation.
Oh, man. I'm not even halfway done.
Seriously? Not even half? Okay. You're not sure what you're looking at.
No! I need more data. auctioning off evidence? That's just wrong.
Indeed. And inside the committee for prosecutorial excellence, you don't have to know us.
It's not like we want to know, look at that stuff and play with it and spread with various regions. But selling it to the highest bidder, that's going too far.
I more or less agree with your portion of the statement.
When we find the catchers doing this, I'm going to punish them scientifically.
As long as you don't break the law while doing so. Ah, boy. What have you gotten left? Oh, well, I should now. Huh.
That's odd. That's the only spot with nothing on it. But it still has one of those signs in front of it.
Indeed. And look, there's an outline dust on top of this cloth. I'd say something was probably sitting there until quite recently, wouldn't you?
You know what? I think you might be right. But, I'm drawing a blank trying to imagine what.
Well, I might have an idea. A star-shaped outline. Then we have a piece of evidence that we might as well connect it. Do we? Oh. Mask?
Eureka!
Look closer at the scene in front of us, Emma.
Oh, have you made a discovery? A scientific breakthrough, maybe?
I may have. Look at this piece of evidence. Do you see the connection?
No, actually.
Oh, maybe there wasn't any after all. Just a heads up, chat. Ads are gonna start soon in 2 minutes. Just a heads up. Just a heads up. Oh!
Eureka!
The outline of this matches the bottom of the candelabrum exactly. I said there's a very strong chance this is where our motor took from it.
Which would mean the candelabrum was evidence from another case?
It certainly seemed likely. But it's not our concern right now. The key thing to note is that it was a murder weapon. That this murder weapon was taken from the storage room. I think we've examined all we can now.
Great! 10 minutes what's waiting below.
Shaking a leg already, are we, Miles? Okie dokie. Here, Master.
Yes, Miss Fender?
We're about ready to move on, so I want you to stick with me, okay? I can't have you get lost.
Of course. I'll be sure to stay close.
When did those two start getting along so well? It's gonna lead to the chamber, isn't it? I knew it. I knew it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth!
This room.
This is the auction room. No, this is the committee chamber.
Way to drop one from my lab, Faraday. You got real guts. I'll give you that. Arrest her, man. Arrest her right now. Wait, but she's... As for the rest of the riffraff, throw them out onto the street where they belong.
You can't do this. Let's go and overboard.
Yeah! What she said! Oh, Miles, this is looking good, I gotta say.
See now the blinding diamond justice.
What did I do?
You'll have to forgive me. I meant to hand this on Cali expert prosecutor.
You weren't aiming for him. You aimed for me.
Huh. Something keeps getting in my way. Something.
Yeah.
Right there.
Francisco.
So, what are y'all doing here, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor?
I still believe kids to be innocent.
And we're supposed to care what you believe. You no longer have the right to an opinion. I am Francisco von Karma, and I have no intention of stopping here now. For you could stop by giving me your badge. And so, arguments come to an end.
My badge was an obstacle to proceed along with the road I've chosen. I haven't stopped. I simply cleared the way ahead. And now I'm free to follow the road, all the way to the truth. So don't you think it's for a second that my conviction has changed? I'm every bit as dedicated as I ever was.
See everything you know what lies at the end of this road of truth. In that case, I demand you show me. I'll explain my current theory first. If your road fails to lead anywhere, my whip will happily got it. My whip will happily got it.
Oh, right, okay. Rebuttaling, Francisco now, okay.
The victim used a key card to enter into the chamber with the killer. She was then stabbed with a candelabrum by the culprit, and subsequently died as a result. We know the identity of the murder thanks to the letter she exchanged with the victim. And we know the location of the murder is here in the community trial chamber. The blood on the floor in the restroom proves my theory. Game, set, and match Miles Edgeworth. QED. She seemed pretty confident, huh?
She doesn't lack courage of her convictions, that's for certain. And I gotta say, I can dig the vibe. I can even give her a no.
Pathetic. Well, Miles Edgeworth, do you think you can bring my kiss crashing down my ears? If you really have found the road to the truth, perhaps you would be so kind as to point me towards it.
I'd be very happy to. Settle in, Francisco. I'm about to pave the way road with the incontrovertible truth. Alright, let's do this.
Hold it!
Are you sure the data from the security system is accurate?
The data is just like me, perfect in every way. There's no room for doubt on either front.
Well, your theory is far from perfect. I suppose I'm not going to change your mind on this Tuesday, am I?
Correct. As I've said, the victim entered the room with a killer.
Okay, oh boy.
Hold it!
And the stab wounds she sustained are a perfect match with the candelabrum in question.
3 wounds, inflicted by metal spikes of some kind, in 3 places simultaneously. Even you have to agree that there aren't many objects that can do that. Furthermore, Grandma Hearts confirmed the murder of your reports.
Then, there's absolutely no doubt in your arm that it was a candelabrum.
None whatsoever. And as for the culprit,
Hold it!
Have you managed to prove with conclusive evidence that the letter was found on the victim was signed by Kate?
I wasn't aware that there was any doubts on the front. Are you suggesting it was a forgery? Well, if there's any doubt, there's any longer. Document analysis turning up nothing. Nothing to suggest the involvement of of anyone other than the sender and the recipient, or of any forgery.
Are you saying that they found Kate's prints?
No, only the victims.
Well then, how can you say for sure that Kate did that deed?
Haven't you been listening? Document analysis found nothing to suggest the letter was forgery. Face it, the letter was sent by Kay Faraday. Affected more adequately proves the identity of the murderer.
Thank you for watching that shot. Thank you for watching the ads. It's very appreciative.
Hold it!
You can prove that the murder happened in the community chamber, I suppose.
Avon Khan was perfect in every way. Or did you forget that when you had it in your badge?
Oh wow, shit, that was literally it. I guess you proved the evidence on the 4th one, I guess.
Hold it!
Has the blood been analyzed to see who's belongs to?
It has, and unsurprisingly, it has confirmed you are the victim.
And has it occurred to you that that's where where it was found may not be where the murder took in fact took place?
How quickly do you forget, Miles Ashworth? Evidence is everything in the courtroom. So please, present your proof that the murder occurred elsewhere. Oh, kindly stand down.
Proof that the murder occurred elsewhere, huh? This is in the courtroom. That doesn't mean I can't give her the evidence she so clearly desires.
She makes a pretty watertight argument, huh?
Perhaps. But she doesn't know what we know.
You're right. We've got a certain scientific discovery up our sleeves.
And the discovery will show her the road up and find the truth. This will show her the road to the road I found to the truth. Sorry, I'm fumbling my words, so my apologies. If I remember correctly, the blood discovered in the room was located at the foot of the God of Justice statue.
Murder one under the gaze of a divine. A brazen act, even for a cold-blooded killer.
Except, that may not be true at all. Take a look at this, if you would. This is the blood thing we discovered in the storeroom directly above the committee chamber. As you can see, the blood we found looks to have dripped to the room below. And the elevator dripped down from.
This sends directly to the foot of the statue.
Ah, you noticed. Then you will agree that the murders cannot, in fact, kept happening in this room. I put it to you that the victim was killed in the room above, and only afterwards was she moved down here. The goddess of justice did not witness a murder. She witnessed a killer trying to cover the tracks. Why is she smiling?
Sorry, but I was just thinking back to a very similar situation. Well done, Miles Edgeworth. You proved yourself to be even more foolish than I thought.
Mr. Edgeworth is anything but a fool, sir. And you know it. Yow!
Have you forgotten the picture you just showed me? Or are you really that airheaded? Even a cursory glance to show there's far more blood here in the community chamber than upstairs.
No. Whooped and ignored again. Don't!
You try to tell me all the blood dropped down from above, Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? If I had, your storeroom museum would be more 10 times as big.
That is true, actually.
I say the murder happened down here. There's no way it could have happened anywhere else.
Insightful as ever, Benzica. But you played right into my hands.
How so?
You are correct. There is far less blood upstairs than one would expect. The question is why?
A trifling detail in my previous explanation.
Alas, your explanation doesn't account for why there was blood in the storage room in the first place. Surely you don't think some spatter managed to shoot itself all the way up there, did you?
Whoa, like some crazy fountain of blood. No way.
No way, indeed. It's completely impossible. So how about this? What if this explains the difference in the amount of blood that was observed? Weapon was removed here. Actually, wait a minute. Huh. This actually might be the real one. The first one might actually be the right one. Because blood doesn't really come out until you take out the weapon. So I'm gonna go with number 2 for a bit. I'm gonna do the joke. I'm gonna do the joke options first. The victim was right here in the community chamber.
Weren't you the one that's saying the murder happened up in the storage room? At least stand by your own statements.
Oh! I got that wrong. Badly wrong. Come on. Come on. I advise you don't underestimate me. For I have the answer right here. The victim was stabbed in the storage room.
But how does that explain the difference in the amount of blood in each location? In fact, how does that explain anything?
No! That wasn't the right answer. Okay, let me do this real quick. Now we got this. The victim died of 3 stab wounds. Wounds that would have been bled profusely.
Exactly. As proven by the amount of blood we found in this room. On the floor in this room.
But that doesn't make any sense. Not if she was stabbed in the storeroom. You said there wasn't much blood up there already. No!
Silence! You half-baked, half-harebrained rookie.
Say, harebrained little. Nah!
A stab wound bleeds heaviest at one particular point in time.
Oh, I know. When the weapon is removed, right?
Precisely. I believe the body was brought down here to the committee chamber when there was a candelabrum still in its chest. And then, when it was finally removed, it created a difference in the amount of blood we see between the 2 locations.
But why? What was the killer trying to do?
I imagine they were trying to give the impression that the murder happened down here. As we know, Miss Ringer's key card was used late last night. Judging by the time listed in the record, I'd hazard to guess it was used by a killer when they were entering the room to create an elaborate setup.
But why would they have need to do all this in the first place?
Perhaps because the person was with the face to hide would have feared the storm being found in the investigation. If they were involved in the underground auction, they couldn't afford to have their dirty secrets exposed. I don't think we mentioned the auction yet, Francisco. I don't think. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. There's the. There it is. Okay, make sure. Consistent story is consistent.
Underground
Auction? You should take a look at the storage room we found for yourself. It happens to tell quite a story. One that should more than explain what was going on here last night.
It's almost everything, Miles Edgeworth. How desperately you want to protect your friend.
There's something just beneath the surface in this case. Something bigger than all of us. Only Kane's crime was to have the bad fortune fall right in the middle of it.
That's quite a hyperbolic claim, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Hyperbolic? Me? Surely you're the one making a mountain out of my perfectly reasonable molehill. You're working with Interpol on international cases, so why are you investigating domestic murder? I'm tell you why. Because this case has something to do with the most smuggling ring you've been chasing. You follow the trail of items being smuggled by the ring, and wound up here. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that something I'm sense isn't related to any of this.
I'm very happy to learn that you give your badge and completely review of your senses. Scruffy here told me by the circumstances that led up to that, by the way.
Sorry, sir. I just thought it might help, you know.
You did the right thing, detective.
Oh, I did?
So I'm alright, Francisco. Is this incident part of the broader case you're working? Was the underground auction already on Interpol's radar?
What did you like to know? Well, you don't need to know, so you won't know.
Then you knew, didn't you? That the auction was being held here in the chamber.
Hey, y'all mind if I butt in for a second? You victim over there, the lead in white. You! Hey, let a gal finish, will ya? No good burning pain, man. Well, you know what? Yo! Well, let's live in a store and change your spots. Your testimony is not required, and neither is your presence. What do you mean? I'm a journalist. You can. Ow! You're a liar, what you are. You lied on oath at one time.
She kind of did, actually.
Seems like Miss Malcolm not too fond of Miss Hard, huh?
I don't think she's her biggest fan, no.
What's she called? Ringer, right? She's a member of this whole committee. Well, she's dressed exactly like the ringleader of their secret auction. Stop with me, damn it! What's the meaning of this interruption? Miles Edgeworth, explain!
Miss Hart here helped us out by describing how the auctioneer was dressed. And it seems they were wearing the exact same outfit as the victim, Miss Rosie Ringer.
But, well, that would mean that the victim was also the ringleader.
Now, how about we all come to her?
It seems I have some new information to consider. It's true that I came here to investigate the underground auction. And to arrest the head of operations, the auctioneer.
But if Miss Hart's to be believed, the ringleader is dead. I guess that means your journey here today was wasted.
I suppose it does. Nonetheless, I, Francisco von Kama, refuse to leave empty-handed. Time for a rematch, Miss Miles Edgeworth.
I'm with me. But you may find that your weapon will go solely on your news this round.
Fine. I accept your little explanation. That will make the storm the actual scene of the crime, yes? In which case, the murder was someone connected to the auction. And if the photographers really believed, the victim was the auctioneer, and the culprit was the attendee. The killer lay in wait for the victim in the storage room where the exchange of illicit goods was to take place. Then they stabbed the victim in the chest with a piece of merchandise, the candelabrum. There. That about sum it up, because I won't be accepting rebuttals.
I'm afraid you might have to. There's a serious point in your testimony.
There is? I need Spawny. You're a good thing you're the one in charge of Mr. Edgeworth. Alright then, time for flip back. You have to win this for us.
And I will. Time to take Francisco's testimony to task. Oh god.
Hold it!
You conceded that you get point rather easily. I can't help but be suspicious.
I'm not in the habit of denying the facts that really is supported by evidence. That's all there is to it. You were about able to show me what actually took place in the storeroom.
Hold it!
And how exactly did you come to that conclusion?
Members of the big building staff were questioned extensively, and none mentioned the secret storage room. It seems its existence was known to only a handful of people.
And of course, that storeroom was where the items that were to be sold in the auction were being kept.
Very good. Which suggests a link between knowledge on the storeroom and involvement in the auction.
Hold it!
So you believe that the victim was and the ringleader are one and the same?
I do. And the murder was... Why are you asking her about this? You just said the exact same thing yourself, dummy.
So I did. But I was really confirming Francisca's reasoning, it's...
Oh, don't give me that horse feed. You get caught something saying something stupid, you give it a laugh and move on with the day. Nah. The murder was one of the auction attendees. What? You don't got no notes for our friend who fell after that little performance of his? Of course. Assuming that our friend the photographer's word can be trusted.
Can't quite talk their love with each other or hate each other.
Anyway, the more relevant point is how the culprit actually carried out the plan.
Hold it!
How exactly did they manage to that, may I ask? Miss Hart was in the storage room too, remember?
Objection!
Yes, hiding someplace. And if you've seen the storage room yourself, you'll know that there are plenty of places to hide too.
So you're saying the killer was hiding out of sight when they arrived in the victim's arrival? When they waited the victim's arrival?
I believe we can reasonably assume that the murder took place after the auction was concluded. After all, the victim was an auctioneer herself. She would surely have needed to be present throughout the proceedings.
She thinks it happened afterwards. Would you mind adding that to your testimony, Francisco?
Hold it!
How did you know that the candelabrum was one of the auction lots?
Because if the murder weapon had been deliberately prepared beforehand, it seems highly unlikely that the killer would have chosen such an unusual object. Furthermore, based on the culprit's movements, the candelabrum could have only come from the storeroom. We did find evidence that showed up there where it was standing, I guess. Exactly. Therefore, it could have only been something that was up for sale. Not that the issue of where the killer obtained the weapon was really the point here.
It's a reasonably coherent explanation for events on the surface, but something's off. I need to see if I can tease a little more out of her.
Hold it!
After the auction ended, you say? And you're sure of that?
If the victim was an auctioneer, I don't see how else it could have happened, don't you? I mean, she's right. You can't have an option without an auctioneer.
No, you can't, can you? Why does that suddenly feel significant? Auction committed even after the murder occurred. Do I present the picture or Miss Hart's words? Huh. Okay. Statement. It seems you're one step behind yet again, Francisco.
How so?
The auctioneer was not in fact the victim, and I can prove it. This is the statement Miss Hart gave us.
Well, if she made it, it's not worth the air she used to say. I done told y'all, I'm a journalist, dang it. My words are you. Did I ask you to open your mouth? No! Yo!
Objection!
Calm down and listen for a second, Francisca. Miss Hart witnessed at least something of the events surrounding the murder. At least she confirmed that the auction continued even after the murder had occurred.
You bet I did. Went on like nothing happened after all.
How would that have been possible without an auctioneer? It wouldn't. So you see, the victim could have possibly have been an auctioneer. She's one of the attendees.
No!
As I've been saying since the start, there's no way Katie could have been a murderer. Because she had been pushed down the hatch by her assailant and knocked unconscious out by the time. So then, who was the victim really? Right, well, if the auction carried out after the murder, the victim must not have been the auctioneer, but an attendee.
That's enough.
I know that sounded all too well. Oh god, it's veridity. Oh god.
Order in the courtroom. All rise for the chairman.
Oh, there's no need for a lot of pomp and circumstance, Verity. Please, everyone, feel free to call me Celsius. Yeah, that was nicely.
All right, Celsius. What are you doing here?
I don't think you should call your dad by that.
Oh, I just saw by to see how my bonehead boy was getting along.
They say there are all sorts of families, but I'm not sure these are what they meant.
I thought I might need to light a fire in this investigation, but it seems not. The suspect everyone's sushing high and low for is right here back where we started.
Men, detain the suspect immediately.
Wait, Miss Faraday is innocent.
Shut your meddling mouth. You're becoming something of a problem, Evil Mouse, my boy. I thought I told you. The committee wants this matter cleared up as soon as possible. It's a matter of trust. We can't have our organization be seen drag its feet. It's bad for us, and it's bad for me too. Personally, sorry, it must be my age.
Your unlawful investigation law ends here, and it will not be permitted to resume. In case you have forgotten, you are no longer a prosecutor. You have no authority here. And what's more, there is a matter of you aiding and abetting a suspect.
She's right, of course. As always. You really are a godsend, Verity.
Everything I do knowingly. If you wish to prosecute me for it, be my guest. But know this, we have uncovered a new suspect. This person here. Miss Faraday was attacked by this person.
You can stop right there, Mr. Edgeworth. The raincoat in your picture was discovered nearby a short while ago. The victim's blood was found in the hood, along with some cherry blossom petals.
Cherry blossom petals? Like the ones in the roof.
Yes, they were stuck to the edges of the bloodstains, probably due to the blood being fresh at the time.
The results came back already, my boy, so there's no mistaking it. The person in your picture is the victim, Miss Rosie Ringler.
What? Rosie wore the raincoat? What? Wait. Huh. What the hell? No, this completely undermines our entire case. All our assumptions were based on the person in the raincoat being the killer. What if they were the victim instead? The K remains at the top of the suspect list.
Miss Faraday, you testified to having encountered a person in the raincoat up on the roof, correct? Yes, I did. We now know that the person was the murder victim, and you are the only person we know who came into contact with her. Since one of you went up dead, I think we all know how that encounter went.
Objection!
No, Kay was attacked by the person. He's the victim here, not the aggressor.
Overruled!
As far as I recall, we didn't see any evidence that proves she was attacked by as you claimed. And even if such proof existed, Miss Ringer could have been acting in self-defense.
Well, you can't just jump to conclusions like that. Kay's innocent.
But I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not innocent. I don't want to believe it, but I remember something. Hearing about the raincoat brought it back. It's just a flash, but I remember what I saw now. Why when it happened? The murder. It was me. I remember looking down, and the person in the red raincoat was on the ground. It was me, Miss Ashworth. It was me all along.
I don't believe that. This is complete bullshit. I'm sorry, Kay, but your memory's so foggy. We can't trust you this.
I'm the murderer. I'm the murderer.
No, you're not. You can't be.
But then what am I? What do I remember like that? They were on the floor in front of me. There was a pool of blood. Why was I standing there? Why did I do something? I know why. It's because I was a killer. This court recognizes the legitimacy of the accused's memories.
What? But you say you didn't like her 5 minutes ago.
Overruled.
I commend you on your bravery, Miss Faraday. It will not go unrewarded. Praise be to the goddess of justice for her many blessings.
Objection!
As an official representative of Interpol, I hereby request that the suspect be...
Overruled.
We don't have time for this. We must arrest Cape Fear. I want this instant. How dare you take that tone with me?
This is a gross overreach of authority. I demand you to give us more time to investigate. You say my investigation is lawful. What can be more lawful than this?
Unfortunately, you no longer speak for the law.
Indeed you don't. But I do. And while I can't help but be moved by your dedication to your friend, I have to agree with Verity.
Speaking of the law, it seems there's one other we must arrest.
Ah, yes. I almost forgot. Miles. Oh, what are you talking about? Mr. Ashworth was just doing his job. He didn't do anything wrong. He wasn't doing squat. By which I mean to say, unfortunately, Miles is no longer serving in any kind of official capacity.
When you went too far this time, Mr. Edgeworth, you conducted an unlawful investigation. Worse, you aided and abetted and left out of a suspect. You are no longer even an ex-prosecutor. You are a criminal, nothing more.
What the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit?
No.
Oh, that reminds me. There was supposed to be a hearing today, wasn't there? Concerning your conduct. I'll make sure it's officially rescheduled for tomorrow. Although, I fear I already know the outcome. Look at this opportunity to reflect on your actions, Miles. A chance to really think long and hard.
This court is adjourned.
Good God, Chad. This just went to the shitter. They're all corrupt. Literally everyone's corrupt. Every one of these bitches is corrupt. Every one of these bitches is corrupt. Alright, Chad. That's gonna be it for me. That's gonna be it for me, Chad. Thank you for watching. I think I have some viewers in chat. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope my voice acting was good. Nothing too weird, but thank you for enjoying. What time is it? He's in detention? He's in the jailing cell? That's bullshit. Is this the same exact one from before? Oh my god. This is weird. This is complete bullshit. This is actually complete bullshit, honestly. But yeah, chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, all viewers. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, Josie. Thank you all for watching. This weekend, of course, is Thanksgiving, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to stream as much. I'll try and stream on Saturday at least. Maybe Friday. I'll see. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's gonna be busy for me with family coming over. But yeah, that'll be it. I will see you next time for more Ace Attorney investigations. 2, of course. Maybe art in between, but we'll see. But anyways, thank you all for watching, chat. I appreciate it. And guess I'll see you all next time. Is Dan streaming? Dan is streaming, thank God. Okay, I can read him. Okay. I'm gonna read my friend Dan, and we shall have fun over there and see how he's doing. Thank you all for watching, chat, and I'll see you next time. Peace.